Welcome in. Let's see where my mic level's at. It's not too bad if I hold it right here in front of my face. That's pretty good. Welcome in to another exciting day of Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell.
Hi.
Tonight on Kitchen Nightmares.
Hope you guys are ready for some fun. Let me turn this down a little bit for us.
But ends up in a gloomy situation.
There we go.
At a restaurant called Le Bistro.
Don't you dare go the wrong table.
Le
In
Bistro.
spite of the business failing miserably,
I don't get it. You don't have to get it.
this chef owner still operates like a stubborn dictator
Quiet.
who doesn't listen to anybody.
I'll do what the fuck I like.
Not his employees,
Alex, this is your fault. You sort it out.
not his wife,
This is
I don't
your
think you-
fault.
I thought this was the French guy. I don't think it was the French guy. He sounds
and not
doesn't
even
sound French.
his customers.
He's
He wants me to
kind of.
tell him to fuck himself.
Tell him to go fuck himself.
That's hilarious.
He wants it medium rare. Tell him he can go to hell.
It's like a competition between you and I.
You don't intimidate me.
But he is not backing down.
Treat your wife like a fucking dog.
Wales?
You fucking go
I'm
there.
gonna do it.
Get ready
Yeah,
for
well,
a
I'm gonna
head-to-head
do it.
confrontation.
Why can't you just
Yeah,
trust
Don't you dare call out my abuse to my wife.
To get through to a man so arrogant
I don't know if you're hard of hearing.
and so resistant to change
There's one person cooking. That's me.
that his restaurant may be impossible to
Yeah,
rescue.
that should be fine. I don't know. Could be fucking with mic levels. I forgot to check them before. They were still on like podcast level. We'll see if people complain.
Oh my god, they almost got his.
Oh, and he catches one. I forgot that this whole thing is like him literally getting knives thrown at him to start. It's fucking wild.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's,
Lighthouse Point.
I'm pretty sure it's CGI, but
I mean, yeah, but like it's,
it's
just a
still
wild
pretty
concept
intense
of him like
intro.
Gordon
Still very
Ramsay just.
theatrical.
Does the dog have sunglasses?
That was so cool.
That was
Dog on
rad.
the boat.
Hell yeah. Shout out to that dog,
Studying
champion of
top
this episode.
Michelin-star restaurants throughout Europe, Andy Truesdale met and married the love of his life, Ellen.
Come on, we could-
See ya. See you later.
Andy and I met in St. Thomas at the restaurant that he was executive chef, and I fell in love with his
St.
food.
Thomas, where's that
It was
at?
love at first bite.
I've worked
I
as a
don't
chef in many
No, no,
different
yeah.
areas, in big hotels, small hotels, little restaurants, and I can run rings around anyone. Anyone.
Tired of working for other people.
Okay,
they
so he
moved to
worked
South
in
Florida
Paris, but might not
2001
be from
to
Paris.
fulfill
he
Andy's
has a
dream
super
of opening up a
interesting
restaurant
accent.
of his own.
Good evening, the Bistro Restaurant. Can I
I
help
almost
you?
want to say like South African.
Ellen and myself decided to buy a restaurant because she obviously tried my
fucking
food.
bell.
She realized how dedicated I was. And I'm very on the ball with everything. Hey, what's that shit over there? Get off the shelf.
Hey, what's that shit over there?
Andy's not
I'm on the
only a
ball with
chef,
everything
he's
here.
a creator.
Don't forget my apples. You need apples cut, 3 nice rings.
I would really say he's a master at what he does, and if I didn't think my husband was a brilliant chef, I would not be in this business with him.
Alan.
If I didn't love my husband, I wouldn't bet my entire business on it.
If I had taste buds, I wouldn't open a business with him.
There seems to be a lot of wealth in the area.
Yeah, what if she just has
but
really
for some
terrible taste
reason,
buds? What if he
the
never had good
people
food?
that live in
Like he worked in, like,
Lighthouse
dive
Point do not
bars in
seem
Paris.
to appreciate Andy's food.
I don't know. Anytime, well, that's the thing is he worked in successful restaurants, but he didn't. He never opened one till this. So I think that's the problem. Is like he might know how to cook, but he just doesn't know how to run a business.
Right.
Then we do kind of find out he doesn't really know how to cook that well.
Alex, this is your fault. You sort it out. My food's perfect. I've worked long and hard and paid for the right to have what I want. Be quiet.
Okay, I really want to
Whether
say
people
UK.
come
I
and
don't
like
think
it,
he's a
love it, or
French
hate
guy.
it. It's my business. It's my reputation. It's my food.
Yeah, I really can't place his accent exactly. It might be like Wales or something like that.
I'm pretty sure they would have
I really
said.
wish I knew
like,
what the
if-
major problem with
I got him
Le
confused with
Bistro
somebody
was.
else, but I think
can't
in
say it's
the
food.
French guy episode, they
Of
just
course, I
straight up
can't
be
say
like, "This
it's
is the
me.
French guy."
Yeah,
we're
he's
gonna
like
have a
super
British
French
guy
too.
say
He's
that.
got, and Gordon Ramsay calls him like a French pig. Like he
Yeah,
makes
that's in like the intro.
You
It's a
French pig.
bistro. It's fun. It's upbeat. Right now, I can't keep
When
up
has a
with the debt,
bistro ever been fun and upbeat?
and I don't know where
Hello.
we're going to get the money to pay the debt
Hey,
off.
Dolly, welcome in.
It's
Thanks
going
for the
from
follow.
bad to worse.
For the work and the
Glad you
effort
got to
and
stop
everything
by.
we do and everything we've put into this, we're definitely not
This is
benefiting
different
anything.
from the usual what we do on the channel. On the weekends, we like to switch it up.
Last thing I want to do is go and work for
I like to
some
do some
idiot
Hotel
somewhere
Hell,
else.
Kitchen Nightmares. This one is.
I I hate idiots.
We'll be doing this episode and then a Hotel Hell episode. And you came in at a great stream because we queued up a fantastic Hotel Hell episode.
Oh, it's one of the best ones. I don't know if you've ever seen this series before, but there are some delusional people. And Gordon Ramsay is having none of their shit at all, ever. How you doing today, though, Molly? Or
Hey, you're coming in with some prior expertise.
You arrange it so it looks like a flower.
Oh yeah, I think we've seen all of these probably like 3 or 4 times over, but we can't stop watching them. They're just.
This is our comfort show.
It's
This is
so
Hotel
good.
Hell, and I'm trying to remember how we got into Hotel Hell, and I think it's just.
Yeah, very happy. What's
It just sort of was like we watched
just right in the middle,
Kitchen
it's not
Nightmares, and
First impression I
they
had when
recommended
Gordon
it, and we were like,
Ramsay
what the
walked in
fuck
door
is
was,
this?
"What the fuck is he doing?"
So what's for entree, chef?
I just thought we'd do like a little minute steak, a little sirloin.
Little minute steak.
Hello.
Do you like to cook, Miss Dolly?
And you the...
We like to cook. We're not
She's my
Ramsay
wife.
level, but we like to cook.
We like to try our hands. We made a pineapple upside down cake today that went really good.
Large dice.
It's
Bring
super
them
fun.
to boil, let them simmer for about 15 minutes. And gonna put a little bit of butter in
Maybe
there.
he is a French guy.
Should it be smoking?
So that's
The
okay.
person who's not even a chef.
Smoke.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Amy's Baking Company. That was the classic. That was like the big memes and everything.
I felt like Gordon Ramsay was just being an actor.
That episode, I think,
Thank you very much.
put
I've
this
enjoyed it. Nice to see you.
this show on the map.
Oh yeah. You enjoy cooking? Hell yeah.
That went. Happy with it?
Love for cooking in
Not
here.
really.
I have a whole like food pics
Cooking
channel in
classes
my
go very,
Discord
very well
for all
for
the
us. I
different
don't
things we
want
cook.
you to
Whenever I
fuck it
remember to
up
post them.
To try and make a mockery of what I'm doing in front of these people.
How did Ramsay fuck any of that up? Like, what did he do? Like, push the pot over? He just sat there.
It's like some shit in the WWE when like someone shows up at ringside and the wrestler inside gets distracted.
Hello, Moonjabi.
Yo, Moon, what up?
So when did you start cooking?
I really enjoyed your baking stream this morning.
Yeah, we were watching it together. How'd the carrot cake end up? How'd it taste?
So we had a very similar sort of
Aye.
training. Honestly, from a chef's point of view, you've got your stripes. So, in your mind...
Hell yeah. How'd the rest of the stream go too? I had to drop out after the Dark Souls plat. How did Sekiro go? Great to see you. Hell yeah, hope your day's going good.
I mean, the locals, our bread and butter clientele, don't seem to
It was so
enjoy the
good, just had another piece. Hell yeah.
People
Awesome. Yeah, my godmother came over and we actually got to share the pineapple upside down cake we made with her too. We brought some home from my grandma's.
up with it.
And she was like, that's actually what I love that cake. And I was like, yeah, please take some. It was so cool. I love being able to share.
It's never been great.
Andy said, your dear wife said very quickly, no, if it's never worked...
Lady Butterfly in
don't be
2
embarrassed.
tries.
I'm not.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm
Nice.
just saying that she's wrong.
It's a fucking good ass Sunday.
Right, I'd like to eat.
And
Cooking
these
class.
people are still as
Fantastic
delusional as
resume.
hell.
I'd love to taste
And
the food.
hold on, let's get your
Yeah,
guys'
sure. Show me
opinion.
what
We
you're
cannot place
Take
this
it off
dude's
the menu.
accent.
Yeah, where do you think this guy's is from? If we think like somewhere in the UK, maybe I thought
Because
Wales,
Andy's
Scotland
food
was
is
thrown out.
Very good, and he somehow manages to stay ahead of the trends all the time with his menus and his recipes.
What the most supportive wife?
Yeah, and he does not deserve it. He does not deserve any bit of this. He is such a scumfuck.
We're no dicking around. If I say I want it this way, I want it that way because I say I've earned it. I'm paying for it. Okay, just a minute for the lamb, and we're gonna have everything else going right out.
Nice to meet you. Likewise, good
Whatever
to
was
see
in
you.
that
Go on.
skillet did not look good.
It was like white cream or something. No,
Alex, do
Ooh.
your job. Let's go.
no. It looks gray.
Okay. Oh, here's the Riette.
When the moon is out, Dolly comes to play. Glad you're in here, Dolly. You are like a juggernaut streamer. I saw you on stream yesterday for like, was it a full like 12 hours? When you were doing Sackboy? I was like, whoa. I kept checking in at multiple different times. Like, what are you still doing? This is nuts.
Hey, man, he found the bones on his duck.
This,
Go away.
He doesn't listen to nobody. That's it. That's the way he is. Cannot change Andy.
Alex.
It was more. Your stream broke up. Oh my god.
hello.
Hey, Zach's Wait, welcome
Wow.
in. 18 and a half
The
hours.
stamina.
It is.
Oh my god, Dolly.
College? Yeah, I did.
Did you have to take like hydration and caffeine breaks? Because I know
Yeah, I hope you took plenty of breaks. Hope you took multiple food breaks. Hope you got lots of water. Still don't have the plant. Ugh,
I don't know what that means.
unfortunate.
The texture of the lamb.
That's probably don't do like 18.5 hour sessions regularly. Maybe.
No, that's a marathon. That's marathon like work right there.
That's crazy.
Whatever. This is bullshit. This is just a
So the last time we did one of these, we reviewed the fucking Ferrari hotel, right?
Yeah, the Ferrari hotel was on here.
And we did a G-Rammy. I love that. And we talked a lot of shit about how aggressively red it is. And I didn't realize how also aggressively red this restaurant was.
Oh yeah, very red. I died. I am no longer alive. Well, thank you, Dolly's Ghost, for joining us in Stream Chat.
Was that I asked you to cook for me?
The place in Florida for kitchen nightmares.
Tell me how that was for you.
Have you seen this episode before? I don't remember if they said where. South Florida?
I think it's like in
Here's the problem.
I'm thinking of the seascape in Florida. I don't remember where in Florida this is from.
Okay, do you know where his accent is from, Zach? Because we can't figure it out.
Yeah, I don't remember. Did they say it somewhere in the episode and we might have talked over it?
Most shocking dish anywhere in Florida. The crispy lamb
Okay, and
roll.
he's just saying it's in Florida. But yeah, I don't know where his accent's from. If it's like Scottish,
Freddie
Danish,
coconut,
Welsh.
Horrible rubbery texture.
I think Europe. Well, good guess,
All
yeah.
of Europe mixed into one, probably.
Any more you want to put me down for?
Change your name to Dolly's Ghost. That'd be cute. And
The
become a
React,
VTuber. Just
I
have
don't
like a
know if
little,
anyone gave me feedback, but it
like
was
Spooks.
on the verge
What's
of
that?
breaking my
Spooks
tooth.
Ghost or
Right,
Jump Scare
I'm supposed to
Mansion?
believe that.
What was that game?
You're not looking
forget
at me
it
now
was,
as
like,
if I'm
Spookies?
exaggerating. It was full of cartilage.
I'm listening to what you're saying. I didn't know. No one told me.
No
You
one
might
told
get a
cute little ghost.
sponsorship from the Ghost
He found the bones
Energy
on
Drink
his gut.
Company.
Yeah, little Snapchat Ghost.
2 seconds, sir. Yeah. Do you not tell the chef that the first mouthful was full of cartilage?
Yeah, I did.
Ugh.
Yeah, I told him.
Part Italian. I could see it.
When your
I can
waiter
see
comes
it.
to tell you valuable information, you should know those kind of things, right?
What's his
But I
last? What
don't
did they
think
say his
he
last
does
name
any
was?
Andy Meyer, would you mind?
Andy what?
Would you mind?
Dick.
Honestly? Yeah.
Andy
straight
Dick
up.
is a very different person.
I'm here
Also
to
a
help.
dick that we don't like,
All you've
but
done is just
different reasons.
Slam me down. That's all you've done with me.
Because
I
he's
think it's
really
about you.
serious.
Blame me. I know you are. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets that red face real quick.
He's not my chef. He's not.
Well, I think that is also
You're the chef owner.
a Scottish trait.
So why would
Could
you
be,
take
yeah.
responsibility?
Shit.
I'm the chef. You don't like it?
That's what I said.
That's
He
fine.
worked in
Good thing.
Paris.
You don't
They
like it,
said
we'll
that at the
talk,
beginning of
we're
the
no good,
episode,
I'm
but I didn't know
out
where
for
he's from.
Oh my god, what if he's
Made you have
pulling like an
issues.
Anna Delvey and his accent is fake?
Oh, that'd be wild. Like he's just been putting this on. Like he was a tourist in Paris and was like, oh yeah, I could pull this off.
Cook the food.
Just swindled his wife into fucking. Oh no.
Now it's time to see how this tiny South Florida restaurant handles its customers.
That'd be
in
crazy.
dinner service.
You gotta take the order there, come to you, okay? I'm the
What
only
are
one
the-
with
wow,
next
those
door.
are like
It's a
crazy
joke.
big ass like salt and pepper grinders.
Gotta be fancy. Bigger the fancier.
Is it kind of like the early 2000s trend where if you had really big hoops, that was it? So for restaurants, you have to have really big ass
Yeah.
grinders.
The bigger they are, the fancier the salt falls. You know, Salt Bay does the thing over like the elbow. That's, you know, that's fancy.
The bigger the grinder, the bigger the hoe.
And it slows down things for Andy.
I mean,
I've just noticed 2 tables there.
yeah.
That's what I always heard about hoops, so maybe it's the same thing.
What's happening?
So you said boots?
Hoops?
Oh, hoops.
Do you know what you like? Okay, who would like to start?
Oh my god. So what do you do?
Usually pull out everything.
What is this guy's last name? Andy what? They'll probably give us a hint on maybe like what a little bit of his heritage is.
Andy does not let me cook.
If it's his real last name.
Right, if that's even a real one, he could have made it up.
Hey, we don't have time for talking. I don't care if it's him or the Queen.
Yeah, if it's him or the
Oh,
Queen.
okay, he said the UK.
It's gotta be.
It's in, yeah.
Unless he's just comparing Gordon Ramsay to the Queen, because Gordon Ramsay's British,
That's me.
Why?
right?
Why are you doing that? You're going against everything we said and everything we did.
I'm sorry.
Where are you going? Get back here. You've
Jeez.
fucked up enough tonight.
Jeez,
Jesus.
People are really dumb sometimes.
where you going?
Oh my
Get
God.
back here. Fuck that.
It's an
That's
hour into
a wild
dinner
way
service,
to talk
and this
to your
part
wife
chef,
in
part
public, let
dictator,
alone
has now
on
allowed a few
TV.
entrees to leave
And it's probably way worse. If that's how he's doing it in public, it's gotta be way worse
Right.
alone. Poor woman.
Yeah, the fries are there.
I don't know what you want me to
That
do.
goes on a plate.
Okay.
Madness.
Look god awful.
Hi, thank you for your patience.
Thank you for your patience. Here's your garbage.
It's really too red.
Well, sir, would you like some
Well, but not sure.
like some salt and pepper on your garbage?
Okay, thank you.
Andy, she wants it well but not charred.
They asked for medium well.
Okay.
She wants it more.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna.
they
Alright, well but not charged is hard. I gotta be honest, that one's tricky.
want you to do it again. Well, tell them I said no.
Very sorry, but the chef
Imagine.
make a different choice.
Oh jeez.
The chef has told you that you could go fuck yourself. Please select something else.
I care about my customers. He clearly doesn't give a shit.
That's a crazy response. Like,
It
what?
really is.
Imagine your waitress comes back. The chef said no.
And that shit wasn't even like close to. That shit looked raw. You just really fucked it up and was like, no.
Every fucking table
Oh my
came back.
God.
All you want to do is argue with them. Look at the potatoes, they're black. So fucking sad.
Well, all you've done is slammies the second you've been here, and that's what you do.
All you've
right?
done is slammies. All you've done is the slammies, Gordon. Stop with the slammies.
Not the slammy.
Stop it with the slammies, Gordon. I can't handle it. It's too many slammies.
A man that can't even accept his own mistakes. Or get your staff to wipe your ass and
Well, they did mention he was English, so I think that's as close as we're gonna get to an answer.
Yeah, nah, it's.
Don't bring my wife into it.
I'm gonna do it.
He's from around there.
Don't bring my fucking
Around.
wife into it. Don't you fucking go there.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Down. I just asked politely. Don't talk to her like that. You haven't got
And she's smiling this whole time, like, yeah, get him, Gordon.
That's why the wife got him on the episode, not to like fix this godforsaken
Fucking
restaurant.
put his ass in
instead.
place.
Yeah.
Good, just before you leave, would you be so kind just to fill out these customer comment cards?
Sure.
Gordon steps outside not only to cool off, but to get some feedback from the clients.
Not fit to eat, one of them said. Oh,
Something
shit.
Andy has never done.
I asked your customers leaving the restaurant this evening.
I'm honestly
to rate
still
the
not
service
over
out of 10.
being like,
To
hey,
rate
can
the
you cook
food,
this a little
to
longer?
rate the
No.
experience.
No,
So,
no, I won't do it.
on average, 4 out of 10 for the service.
Oh,
On
come
that
on,
note,
what do
Alright, well.
servers do?
why do you take all the tables order?
That's what they want.
Who? Oh,
Me.
so
Wow.
what's the rationale behind it, the logic?
It helps the space a little bit, buys a few minutes.
There's
Buys
3
it.
of you in the kitchen.
Like I said, I don't know if you're hard of hearing it, but there's one person cooking. That's me.
Food, they rated
And why?
3 out of 10. But the most
Why
important
don't
question
you
was,
have?
would
Well,
they
first of all,
come
there was
back?
like one other person in the kitchen. I'm almost
And
certain, but
about
like, why just
78% of
you?
them said no.
It's that damn
And the
big.
weird thing about the whole service tonight, every time something comes back, as far as you're concerned, your customers are wrong.
Oh, that's your
Yeah.
evaluation.
That's what I watched.
It's literally
Don't
just like,
make you right
so.
and me wrong about every single thing.
Oh my god.
Why do you have to be a fucking asshole?
Because you act like such a dick every time
Three
I ask a
fucking
question.
things.
It's like a competition between you and I.
It is
Don't
crazy.
intimidate
He
me.
kind of he does
What?
look
Trying to
exactly
bully
like
me? That's all you're trying to
if
fucking
Ramsey
do.
from an
You're so
alternate
wrapped up in a
universe.
deluded
Like everything
little
about him is
bubble.
the exact opposite.
Yeah,
Their
right.
hair texture is the exact opposite.
He's a little bit pudgier for his frame as opposed to like being slighter of frame
He's
like
got
Gordon
blonde
Ramsay.
straight hair. He's got like brown curly
Fuck
hair.
you. Come on. What do you
Fuck
want? That's what
you.
you wanna fucking do.
Like different sides of England accents.
Yeah, right. It's just literally like other side of the fence, Gordon Ramsay. It's
It was
like
a miserable
Gordon Ramsay
evening
from down
in
the
which
lane.
Chef Ramsay tried continually to get through to Andy,
That's your evaluation.
Oh my god.
but this stubborn chef flat out refuses to listen.
You just don't want to get better, do you?
What?
You've never, ever, ever understood the value of your customers, let alone your staff. Because you don't give a shit about them.
I'm a loser, everybody. I'm the worst. Anything else? You got any more?
What applause? Why was there applause? There's applause caption. For what?
Whoever was
Would you mind?
like creating the captions for this episode was like, "Yeah, you are a loser. Fuck you."
Just having a laugh with it.
He's an asshole. We can never tell him that because he won't listen. He won't listen to nobody.
Do you want your restaurant to work? Yes or no?
Obviously, yes.
Okay, good. But stop
Guys,
there.
get a
That's
shot of the
most
giant
honest
grinder
you've
in
been
there.
all day.
Look at that
You
thing.
don't need to be so defensive
cute.
with me. Tonight was about observing and watching the fucking setup. You have created a monster here.
What are you suggesting?
Are you committed to making this place change? That's all I need to know before I'm out of here. That is it.
Yeah, you can change everything. Anything.
No, I need to hear it from you, Andy. You. Thank you. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Get some sleep. Fuck me. Fucking hell. Gentlemen, good night. One stubborn fucker, huh?
Stubborn fucker, huh?
Andy's statement that he is open to change has kept
It
Chef
really seems
Ramsay
open to
around for
change.
at least
That whole like
another day.
look.
But Gordon is fully aware that he is at the beginning of a huge uphill battle.
Take a seat. Sit down and relax. How cool is this?
Terrific.
Right, I want you to come out and clear the air. Because of the stigma and your training.
Sweet
and
shades,
the
Gordon
proudness,
Ramsay.
That's defense mechanism.
Shout out to the
Before we
aviators.
start changing,
Love it.
You have to understand that we have to identify the problems with the restaurant. You've got to understand where you've gone wrong. I want you to come downstairs with me. I've got a little surprise for you.
Sandwich would be nice.
Sandwich. Stop thinking about your tummy.
Sandwich, fucking hell.
Because in this door, okay, I've arranged for you to meet, some
You
very
think
special
those
people.
steps are also doors? I've always
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
wondered like
How are we?
what those little
Good to see
things
you.
on them were. I just
In
assumed
this
they're
room
drawers.
are
Probably,
your
yeah, just for extra
previous
storage space
customers.
purposes.
I like
I've got
that
some
idea.
very important information to tell you about their experience the last time they ate at the bistro. Madam, tell me the experience. What was it like?
It just, in general, did not live up to our expectations and was not at all what we expected for a bistro.
What was the biggest disappointment across the whole experience?
The food.
The food. Andy, anything to say?
Wrong.
Nothing to say.
Nothing? Anyone else?
We were there a year or so ago. None of us can remember the experience. We didn't even know the restaurant was still in business until we saw
I
it.
don't really want to comment because I don't want to get into it.
Isn't this valuable information?
All these edges, like, yeah, I didn't even know it was still open.
When
Like,
did you eat at the bistro? When was the last time?
pretty,
There's twice. Last time was probably about a
pretty
year ago.
minor
Describe the experience.
insult, if you
walk
could
through
call
the
it
door,
that.
It's kind of dark, gloomy. There's no one in there at all. You know, and then you sit down and eat, and you know, it's like you have everyone staring at you when you're sitting there eating. You know, it's just very uncomfortable.
Honestly, deep down, are you looking for naked women dancing on the table?
What are you looking for?
Hey, relax.
What are you looking for?
Relax. They don't want to see naked dancers on the table. Come on, Andy. These are customers.
He didn't want to hear about it. It was a wall that Andy had around him. He needs to listen to what the people are
You
saying.
could tell, like, her
Why'd you take it
face
so
looks
personally?
horrified,
really not
but
nice
like
for us,
she's
so
been
I gotta
through
suck
this
it up right
before.
now.
Just gotta smile through the pain.
Yeah, she's learned how to
So
perfectly
getting you guys
smile
here
through the
today was
pain.
valuable for me to understand where we're going wrong. I'm sure Andy and Ellen will take the information in the right text. But thank you.
In spite of Andy again refusing to take advantage of any feedback, Chef Ramsay pushes on to another problem in the restaurant. Andy's inability to delegate anything to his sous
And his
chef.
inability
Make
to
your life
cook.
easier, yeah? I'll do the dish with you. Then tonight, as we're in service, Henry can cook the dish.
So is he gonna do that dish?
He's going to purely cook one snapper, just to make your life easier.
Whatever.
Right, are you all right, by the way? You don't look very happy. You seem like you've got into a little bubble again.
Supposedly he has all this
Have you tried
experience,
snapper before?
but he does like
Yeah,
everything wrong in running a restaurant. He makes his servers like take orders in a super ineffective, inefficient way. He refuses to have any help in the kitchen. Like,
Yeah, skin side
what the
down,
fuck did
fingers
this dude learn in 9 years?
My concern was
Probably learned like all the things that we're doing that made them successful. Is like I could just change the things they're doing and then be even more successful. This is the things they're doing wrong.
It's like
taste first.
he watched it all and didn't retain shit.
Local call snapper. And more importantly, right now,
The theme of
pretty
this
good for the bottom
episode
line
is don't reinvent the
in
wheel.
terms of profit-wise.
Please, yeah.
That's really good. I love the dish. It was delicious. Hopefully we'll sell most of the specials tonight, and Hendrik
Is
will
she
be
green
taking some
screened
of the
in?
pressure off of Andy.
I think she
Andy, I know
is.
you're
Might
busy.
be, yeah.
Taste.
This is like after they're divorced, and they're like, we'll take your talking heads and we'll just
you go.
place you in the restaurant.
Very nice.
Happy with
I'm
that,
joking,
you
they don't get divorced.
That's fine.
I remember the follow-up to
In
this.
spite of his
is-
frustration and
unexpected.
disappointment with Andy, Chef Ramsay has taken a number of steps to make sure tonight's dinner service will be smoother.
We'll do 10 portions of this stuff tonight, okay?
Gordon has created a new, tasty, profitable snapper special.
Lay away from me so you don't splash.
He has
That's why I
insisted
hate
that sous chef
pants
Hendrik
pockets.
will cook.
A fanny pack man.
Welcome to the bistro.
And lastly, he's made sure that both waiters
Pants
will be
pockets
taking
sucks.
orders.
Which are your tables?
I got this side.
I don't know, mine's holding up
Waiters taking the
quite
order
well.
at the same time. It's easy to accommodate customers. The whole place should run as a team.
We have some great specials tonight. For a local cut, red snapper.
I'd like to have a snapper.
You just had a little taste and finish the thing off. You were so good.
Snapper.
Now
I
that
barely
both
know
waiters
her.
are taking orders, one of
Ew.
Chef Ramsay's goals has been realized.
Order in!
We're gonna
Orders are
start
getting
referring
into
to
the
Ramsay
kitchen
as
much
G
quicker.
Rammy.
4 bistros a middle.
What?
The captions butchered his name, and I just thought that was so funny.
One carpaccio, one escargot in order. Guys, heard?
Gazpacho
The
soup.
only question is,
Confuses
can
me.
Andy handle it?
And
Cold
order
soup. It might as well just be salad.
Snappers, Andy.
Watery
Not yet, because
salad.
the duck's gonna be a few minutes. What table's next?
Okay, that's fair to start.
This one here.
All right, well, now he's fucked.
I need to fire that snapper or no? Hang on, I don't want you to fire without me being ready.
30 minutes into service, and the kitchen is already behind. Hendrik is waiting on the sideline for Andy to tell him what to do, and Andy is still cooking one dish at a time.
Andy, what's going on with 6?
I'm still missing the mayo on the last table that came on order.
That ticket's like a hot potato in your hand.
Get it out! Waiting on that.
Waiting on that.
He'll get it. I know he will. I still think Andy needs to get up to par. He can't do everything himself. Andy needs more support back there. I need all the entrees now.
Alan, don't make matters worse. It's bad enough having him on my ass.
Alan.
I'm saying, 6 has been there forever.
Wait an hour
This
for
is a
food,
joke.
Christ.
That's 1 hour, 10 minutes now, not one entree served. He has a restaurant next door to him. I'm about to prove a very important point. How are you? Good evening. Busy night here tonight, yeah? Yeah. Would you mind if I order to go?
No, sir, not at all.
I will go for the seared tuna. Okay. How long?
Do you think they recognize him? If they are, then I can. They're really cool on camera.
Yeah. They didn't try to
They
like
must
film everybody.
recognize him. I mean, like, all these people showed up to El Bistro because they heard Ramsay was there, so they must
If
have
their
known
faces
what was
weren't blurred, they
going
got releases. So
That's
at the
true.
very least, they were probably just like, oh, it's a
This
TV
restaurant,
thing.
on
He's a
average,
TV chef.
75 to 80 minutes for an entree. Let's go. Ready?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Does food always come out that quick?
Yes.
Thank you. Incredible. Well,
on.
Just sits outside their
he
restaurant.
needs to know about this now.
You're not gonna. Okay.
Still no entrees.
Just gonna
gonna
leave it for
leave.
the birds.
Yeah, right. Comes back a bird's eating it. Like, well, that was a delicious meal
Something I need
that
to
I got for $10.
How's the frustration in terms of why food's taking so long?
That camera crew is probably out there shooing the birds away.
I ran in there.
Eat, taking little
Ordered
bites while no one's
entree,
looking.
Tuna. They came out. 10 minutes. They are full. I'm just trying to show you what's happening on your doorstep.
We're going to have to
That's
have a
her
serious
smiling
talk.
through the pain again.
Yeah, because like, how am
The
I gonna tell that
perfect
to Andy? How am I
Painful
gonna?
smile.
How's Andy gonna
Oh
get
God,
to know
you're
that?
gonna tell me I'm fucking it up again. I ordered a water an hour ago.
Send those snappers. You ready?
Coming
Can you
anytime
just
soon?
run a cup under the sink for me,
Yeah.
please?
Out of the box. Go, go, go.
After Chef Ramsay's constant prodding, Hendrik begins to cook.
I'm firing one snapper.
Go for it. Tonight you reclaim your position as a sous chef. Do a good job, he'll trust you more.
Snapper. They snap us at the window.
And now that Hendrik is focused on cooking his specials, at least some entrees are leaving the kitchen.
Snapper for you?
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
At least some.
Yeah, the snapper is really good. Very good.
Chef
Man,
Ramsay's
imagine
snapper
being the
cooked
table
by
next to
Hendrik
them and
is
be like,
getting
what the
positive
fuck?
reviews.
Like, I've been waiting an hour for this shit. What the
The
fuck?
original menu is getting panned.
I ordered a Caesar salad. I didn't even add chicken on there. And that still came out first?
Always undercooked, man.
Give me the plate.
It's pink. He never cooks the way they want.
He never cooks with him on it.
I'm really sorry.
Tell him he wants it a little more done. Tell him to fuck off. How about he goes away?
Why can't you just cook it? I don't need to tell you, big boy. This is your restaurant. I'm so sorry. But now you've overstepped the mark. No, I wouldn't serve that to my dog.
After another dinner service filled with customer complaints, Chef Ramsay tries once again to get through to Andy.
Tonight, honestly, I was disappointed. Because you proved, yet again,
That you're an idiot.
That you don't give a shit about your customers. You're in the service industry. Customer
That means they
relations.
serve me, right?
Do you want to hear anything I have to say about it to answer? Or?
Oh, please.
There's no point. You're just badgering me. You don't want to hear anything I say.
Talk to me, chef.
My name's Andy.
Isn't one
What
of
a
the
smart
problems
ass.
that the customers here are different than your experience of customers in Europe?
But that is part of the truth. People don't here understand any form of food or service.
I think maybe people in
But you
Europe
can't afford to be a
just
snob.
decided not to fuck with you.
And your
just
food
told
tastes
me.
like shit.
know
You
they
just
know
don't get
what
it.
they're talking about. You just said it yourself.
Americans.
You gotta come
Hey,
down.
I wanted this
Peg.
well done. It's
I know
pretty
chefs
rare.
that would
You
give
don't
their
get
right
it.
arm to have
You don't get what
their
we're trying to
wife
do
at the
here.
front, the chef at the helm, and a neighborhood, family-run business. It's a dream come true for any chef.
I wasn't fucking given it. I earned it.
Good.
It wasn't given to me on a fucking plate.
So don't throw it away.
Yeah, didn't
You're
have a
about
snarky
to
comeback of
blow
that
it.
one, did you, fucker?
Completely.
We're at that point. We're at that point. You've brought it to light. You've came and you've told us and you've showed us and you've brought it to light.
You can win if you want to. Andy, wipe the slate clean and start again.
That's the best thing to do.
I hope you can, bud. I really hope you
Tomorrow.
can.
Together, all three of us are going to relaunch this restaurant. Tomorrow is the beginning of a new chapter. Wipe the slate clean. Good night.
They have a photo of sushi in the background, which is odd to
Andy's
me because
first
I don't
real
think they have
commitment to
sushi
change.
on the menu.
Chef Ramsay brings
Yeah,
in his
especially 'cause it's a
renovation team
bistro.
to work through the night to
It's not
transform
good art.
the bistro.
That's why they're replacing it. There's a bunch of like stock images.
Well, thank you.
Very well,
Yeah,
thank
good.
you.
How are you?
Great.
Yeah,
You guys
good.
like
You
caught
look great.
the ones, but they look
Now,
like a bunch of
Andy,
stock
last
photos.
night, you told me
Probably are.
you
Probably
were
like, I don't know,
committed
just go
to
buy
changing this
art. They
restaurant.
just Googled
Yes?
art.
What's the cheapest
Good.
paint color
Let's
right
make
now?
that change, yeah?
Red? Okay.
This
You're right.
is your new restaurant. Have a look at your new sign.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's fabulous.
Modern.
I actually think I like that,
Isn't it
that
nice?
old
I
sign
love it.
better, but
Yeah, I
to
don't-
be fair, it was like
It seems like
the
easy on
look of the
eye.
times.
Ready to go inside? Have a look.
Oh, yes.
Like instead
Let's
of
go.
being like back then, if it was fancy, it looked outdated, so they modernized it by sleek and casual.
Right,
now.
the sleek, casual,
is great.
formal
Gone are
type
the
thing.
booths.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I think
thank
we're
God.
back now to the like
In comes this wonderful
looking
leather upholstered wall,
more
comfy banquette seating. Take a
antique.
seat.
I can't think of a better word, but like it looks fancier.
I like
It
this.
looks older.
Happy?
People are getting
Happy.
tired of the
Extremely
sleek
happy.
modernness.
It's
Yeah.
great. I was
We
stuck
want,
for words, really, because
pizzazz
it's a
now.
big change for us. I
And
mean, I've been
capital
here
letters.
almost 9 years. To see something in just a few
They
minutes
kept the
is like a
clip
shock.
art though.
No, they kept the paintings, but the clip. I
It's
think they got
great.
rid of the sushi
It was
clip
great
art.
to see Andy as happy as he is. And I'm so
I
relieved.
hate the way she spells her name.
I'm really looking forward to see him in the kitchen.
I can't
think
get
he's
over that.
truly
It's just a weird
capable
way
of
to spell the
change.
name Ellen.
This is the
I don't like
beginning
it.
of a new chapter.
That's what we needed, that's for sure.
This is what you needed. And if this doesn't rekindle that spirit and that level of passion, I don't know what will.
Chef Ramsay spent most of relaunch day cooking side by side with Andy.
Put your pan.
Yep. Nice and hot. What else you got left to do for service?
I'm just finishing
Never
the,
had
polenta.
snapper.
Gordon is hoping
Neither
his
have I.
new menu dishes will be just what the local
I assume it's
community
really good. It's like
wants.
the expensive
right, how does
fish.
the food look?
No,
great.
well, actually, now I
Doesn't
think
it?
about it. Maybe I have
Lovely.
had
The
snapper.
gazpacho. Perfect for a hot summer's
I mean,
evening.
I like
Oysters,
fish,
local
so-
oysters. Extraordinary.
Sure, it's
Steamed
great.
mussels.
I would order that.
Perfect.
I do love
Have a taste.
mussels.
Entrees. Local snapper. Big hit last night. It's remaining on the menu. Veal and foie gras burger.
So good.
It's quite straightforward. And for me, the secret tonight is the speed.
I was a little apprehensive because someone else's menu, but time for change and change is better. Of course, we're happy.
That is so good.
It's good attitude, Andy. Good
everybody,
attitude. We like
This
it.
is crucial. Tonight, each one of your tables will play host to a phenomenal VIP that is going to spread the word beyond belief. Over there, the chief of police. Over there, that gentleman is the city commissioner. Over here, we have the host of the top radio morning show. And there's also the local, renowned food critic from the newspaper.
This is fabulous. Thank
From
you.
Wow,
the newspaper.
Just packing the restaurant tonight.
Obviously, they have a big pull, so
Really like adding the
looking forward to
pressure on
hopefully
there.
keeping them happy. I want to know why they haven't been here before.
Hey, because your restaurant sucks?
Because you refuse to cook the food the people want or like?
Say they want it more well done. Well, I say they can go to hell. I'm not going to cook it again.
Why the fuck would I go somewhere if I can't even choose like how I want my
I'm so
steak
anxious.
cooked?
I'm glad you're here. You are?
Thank you. We have great new summer menu. The snapper, beautiful, comes with a little arugula. Madame?
I'll try this now.
Now that guy looks like Andy Dick.
Looks like Andy Warhol.
Try your snapper. I think that sounds
A little bit of both.
Is Chef Alan happy?
Yeah.
He is?
Who is?
He's like one of the top chefs in South Florida.
Is he really?
He's very, very famous.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
La Bistro's success tonight rests on Andy's ability to cook
You and him have got to connect
Is that how
now,
you're
yeah?
supposed to cook
and his ability
lamb
to
ribs
delegate.
like that? Like right out of the pot, pan?
Oh, I guess so.
Sticking out like
That's
that?
how we do it.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Pork, snapper, burger, bing, bing, boom.
Make sure they're nice. You're gonna need fries for burger.
So I don't know if the
Okay.
dude's name is Henry, Hendrick, or Henrik.
Come on, give me one.
The
There we go.
captions keep
Okay,
doing
yeah,
something different.
we got some communication. That's good.
Burger is for you.
Hopefully it tastes good. Finger crossed.
Some tater tots on that.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. They pulled it off. Andy's doing it.
And customers are enjoying the new
Andy
menu.
remembered how to cook again. Woo!
Go,
In
Andy.
the kitchen, things are starting to heat up,
Uh-oh.
Let me know when I can fire that second snapper.
and Andy is slipping back to his old ways.
What do we need? Chicken risotto, lamb, burger.
Andy,
Yeah.
you've just gone silent. Last 15 minutes, not saying a word.
Tried to make risotto once.
Andy,
It came out, the risotto came out good. It's so fucking hard though, to the point that I don't even think it's worth making it like traditionally. Like the traditional way you have to make it is by slowly incorporating the broth, but one time I just made rice and broth and then added Parmesan at the end and it tasted just as good to me, so maybe risotto's a scam. I mean, I'll always order it at restaurants.
Andy,
Can we go with these?
come here 2 seconds, please.
Like the Japanese kind or the Italian kind? I have had the Japanese kind.
Come here, you
Ooh,
minute.
I've never had a rice ball,
Just
actually. 'I've
30
had, like,
seconds.
I've had, like, the popcorn balls, but never a rice ball.
I've never had arancini
It's
before.
relaunch night.
Yeah, I've never had that either. Wait, there's Italian rice balls?
They're fried, right? Like I think you make the ball and then you fry it. I
And the
think.
food preparation is
I
suffering.
have no idea.
What the fuck is going on there?
This one's more cooked than that one, chef.
Come here, you a minute. Just 30 seconds.
So good. Fried risotto balls. Ooh, that does sound good.
You can't just send shit. Why
Dang it, now I'm hungry for
do
some
we do
risotto.
this?
Sorry, chef, I didn't mean to do one.
Little cheesy
Why
rice.
do you have to cook every fucking
Does
order?
sound really good. I
We're just
wonder where
about
we
to
can find
serve
some.
2 plates of shit. One mushy, fucking useless piece of fucking
Do you like
crap
Italian
bit of
food,
fish,
Munjabi?
and one cooked to fuck. Why are you looking away?
Especially being in New York,
Talk
you
to
probably
me.
get some great Italian food.
Chef, I didn't quite catch it. There's no excuse, chef.
You were running around doing everything. I don't get it. Where's the
I'm a
standard?
huge fan. That's an understatement. Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
You're right.
We are Olive Garden enjoyers, so we have peasant palates, as my brother says.
Nasty son of a bitch. It's a
I like a
lesson
nice
in
boiled
No.
pierogi.
It's a wake-up call. Just that I didn't see it right till the very end.
Oh wow! So you got that
Got the
real
star now
stuff.
flake at the end, huh?
Oh yeah,
You got that homemade sauce, huh?
You're straight Italian.
You know what?
Look at the
No,
homemade
this
sauce.
Has to go, and I
No,
spoke
it
to them
doesn't have to
already.
go. I'm really sorry.
I love arancini. I gotta
Hell
try
yeah.
it. I gotta try that.
I've
I've never heard of
There
it before today.
is- I think I know a deli
Two snappers in the oven there, right?
near Midlothian that might have that.
Yes, chef. You know what you could do would be nice?
Yeah, near this
We put the spinach
town
on
in the
for
middle
me.
of nowhere, Illinois.
All I gotta do is put it in the window that way. Let's go.
If they got him, they got him. I don't know.
Gordon has clearly gotten through to Andy. He's on top of the kitchen again, and food is getting to the dining room quickly.
Snapper?
Want to actually try and make that myself sometime. I'm so scared of making things of like a fried nature in my house. I don't want to like overboil oil and then like
I don't want an
destroy
oil
it.
fire either.
Yeah, destroy everything. It would be so bad. My grandpa was just talking about how like that. I think we were just there, and he told us about like the house that he grew up in. Like the one time there was just rendering some bacon, fat overboiled, then just grease fire. No more house.
One last word with the owners.
Now there is no more house.
Here's good news about tonight. The relaunch.
We'll buy the fire extinguisher and then we'll try frying stuff.
Yeah, we need a fire extinguisher first.
Probably a fire blanket too.
Just a house. You could buy a house.
Andy,
You do have insurance.
Isn't that a thing from The Office? You could buy another house, Jim.
But you can't buy another party.
And honestly, I finally saw the man I've been dying to
Oh,
see.
I love the dinner party episode. I know people say that's like they can't watch it, but it's one of my favorite episodes.
I don't say
It's
a lot,
so
I
good.
don't smile a lot, but I'm a thinker.
Technically, yeah. I mean, like, it's probably Jim could also just buy another house, but
Oh, it's the flood.
I was real
You can
down in the dumps.
open some windows.
ready to get the hell out of
Tyler
there.
would have to become a street
Ramsay
cook.
being in this week.
That's
You mean
an
like-
admirable
wait,
profession, though.
I think you mean like meth street cooking
Oh,
or
shit.
like street tacos
Yeah, I thought
or like
street
meth
chef.
street tacos.
When she went street cook, I thought like taco stand or something like that, not Breaking Bad.
Breaking Taco Bad.
Maybe. I mean, that's where the money is. I mean, shit.
I mean,
It make more money than tacos.
you
that's
could
for
make
sure.
the
Up until tonight's dinner service,
make that
I really
corn,
didn't
but
know if
instead
Andy
of
could
like
make this work, and
Parmesan or Chihuahua
honestly,
cheese on top, just
still
throw a
not
little bit of
convinced.
meth on
He's got
there.
everything here to make this
Sprinkle
place
it
a
on. Yeah, you just do it on the side,
just
you know.
hope that
Ice
the
cream
Become
truck.
like
doesn't get in his way.
it'd be like Salt Bay with the meth, so you just
Sprinkle on the blue crystals.
In the months that
a
follow,
little bit of Coke.
Andy and Ellen continue
Sprinkle
to
some crack
embrace
on it.
Chef Ramsay's changes.
Keep them hooked.
That's how you get them hooked. And they're like, man, your food is so good. I can't. I need another one.
Look at this.
I will let the chef know. Thank you very much.
And there is no better indication of that than La Bistro's repeat business.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid plan. That's a pretty solid money-making plan. I mean,
Hold me back.
you know, consequences aside, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Gordon Ramsay's welcome here.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't get caught, you know. Make sure you have a street vendor license. That's all. Okay, guys, the special episode is next.
Yeah, the good old
The
hotel
fucking
hell.
creme de la creme. This is the first, technically 2 episodes of Hotel Hell, and it just sets up the entire show.
It's so nuts. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we start this off because it's an hour 20. Oh man, oh it's good.
All right, we'll have a bonding sesh without the trash can over there. The trash. What are you guys' favorite soups? I love chicken gnocchi. I mean, I tried it at Olive Garden and I like it there, but then I learned how to make it at home and it's even better at home. Ooh. Oh shit, did I ask this before? But yeah. I love a good tomato soup, but like if you're really hungry, then it's just not gonna cut it, you know? You gotta have some kind of protein. I'm one of those people where if I'm gonna eat a meal, it needs to have protein in it. Yeah. Ooh, yes. A good grilled cheese to dip it in. A little bit of... I don't know if you guys have this where you're at, but there's this restaurant called Cheesy's, and they specialize in some fantastic grilled cheese sandwiches.
Cheesy's is so great. Ugh. They do grilled cheese and tomato soup, and they have like a mac and cheese grilled chease. Oh,
yeah, that's
so
a good one. Or the
good.
French one with some fries in there. Goddamn.
Ugh. And it's really cool. Their whole restaurant, every table is just a chalkboard. So then they just give you like chalk at the table, so you could just like everybody gets a coloring book. Fucking love it. You just get to be a kid again.
Hotel Hell, I'm trying to bring life back into a historic country inn. Yeah,
Would you believe some people don't like soup? That blows me.
How?
I don't know.
It's one of those things like saying you don't like cereal. There's just like so many cereals. Even if you like don't like sugar, there's sugarless cereals that are just bland garbage.
Turn the captions on.
Oh right, closed captions. Good call.
Don't talk to me like that. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, let me know if the volume needs to go up or down at all.
I'm barely surviving, financially and emotionally.
I mean, I'm gonna lose everything.
Sniffles.
Such theatrical intros for both Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell.
Sounds like soup for one day and end up having to finish it all. Speaking of the devil, Mr. Last Judgment, welcome in.
Hello.
Welcome into Hotel Hell.
How do you and Dolly know each other?
How tight is that shit?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Hell yeah, Judge. Welcome in. I hope you like delusional people and infuriating...
And dirty hotels.
Yeah, infuriating... What would you even call this? Like... pompousness. I don't know what other word.
Yeah, pompous is perfect. These pompous assholes.
I thought you'd like it.
That's a way of putting it, Judge, but all right.
Okay, okay.
Good to know. Yeah, that's
You only like soup for one day?
That's crazy too. We need to go back to that. How do you not like soup? Is literally the meal where you eat it once and then you put it in the fridge and then you can just heat it back up the next day and it's great.
It's healing.
Fuck soup. Oh my god. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. Last Judgment. You can don't let the door hit you on the way out. What the fuck? What is the matter with you? What the hell?
Hold on, before we get too off course,
I'm kidding.
One of Trash
Seriously, you
Can's
don't like
relatives is in this episode. That guy.
Wait, what?
His name is Julian Jones.
Oh, is it? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Julian. I'm kidding though, Judge, but I don't want to banish you for your opinion of soup. I just wholeheartedly disagree. I respect all opinions here, as wrong as they may be. Yeah.
As long as you don't open a hotel.
As a starter, bro, soup is a meal. Are you kidding me? Kinda on your side, Judgment. Brian, get the what's out of here? What's going on? Soup is a meal.
Let's just pause the episode and have this quick discourse.
Hold on,
right now.
Soup is a goddamn meal and a half. You can have soup for
but
days.
Like you butter the bread and then you dip it in soup and they're fantastic together and great on their own.
If you get enough, like a chunky enough soup, you can basically make sandwiches out of the soup. Like you could just fucking potatoes, carrots, and meats all in the bread. You fold it up. It's a little soup sandwich. What is the what?
They literally say that chicken soup cures the common cold.
It soothes the soul. What the fuck? You're gonna tell me
they
that?
They made books about that.
It's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
I love a good stew too, though. But how is a stew different than? I mean, I guess it's chunkier.
I have no soul. Yeah, no, what's the difference between a stew, a soup, and chili? Is that just like a whole separate category? Because chili's also kind of soup. It's just like meat soup.
And then let's get back to like gazpacho, right?
Were we ever on gazpacho?
Yeah, I don't. Cold soup? What the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, that's vichyssoise and shit. I don't know about that, but I mean, it's again preference.
A vichyssoise sounds like a French hooker.
I would call chili a stew. Okay, so it's like in the subcategory of stew. That makes sense. Soup is people for ilks. That's mainly fucking water based. It's mainly
you don't need water. You don't need water.
Humans are fucking water based. Judgment. Excuse me. We are water based.
I paused. This is serious.
This is a serious discussion. What the fuck? How are we not gonna? Soup is literally like the omni meal. You can have it whichever way you want.
Great. Drink water. I will do both. You have your regular water, and then you have your soup, which is like your salty water, so you get your electrolytes in it.
It's literally you can have soup any which way you want.
Water break.
There's a million different soups. You can have a cream soup. You can have a nice watery soup. You can have like a minestrone. That's a more lighter soup. You can.
Okay, I don't think we want super watery soup though.
I mean, nobody wants it, but if you're like a miso soup, that's a pretty watery type soup, right? You know, it's just like mostly broth.
Eat Your Love is a starter. Title of your sex tape.
Called it. We watched a lot of Brooklyn
All right, let's get back into
it. back into the actual show, though.
It's doomed.
Throw away the soup.
Thank you, Miss Dolly.
Hell yeah.
Get it right. Make an absolute fortune. Before I get to
Eat Your Love as a starter and then throw away the soup. What is left? If I put all that love into the soup, how are you going to separate it? It's ridiculous.
Juniper, hell in.
gonna love it. It's
Juniper
beautiful.
hell. It's like he was made to come here.
Okay.
But I would love to have a place to go to locally.
Do they not invite locals up there?
I feel that I'd be interrupting. I feel like I'd be intruding.
So, the basis of this episode is that these two guys bought the hotel, but they run it as if they're like kings in a castle.
Yeah, they run it as like an exclusive social club, and they'll say it, go into it a little bit more later, but they talk about how like, ooh, we want to try to attract a certain clientele here, and you can put whatever connotations you want on that.
We call it the Antebellum Hotel.
Again, you can put whatever connotations you want on that.
Can't believe they didn't clear the snow for guests to come in.
Ooh, this is okay. I can't talk during this part because it's so fucking ridiculous.
You're kidding me. It's locked. That's not very welcoming.
Oh, no, I turned it up a little too much. I was trying to adjust it some. I don't know why sometimes Streamlabs just like seemingly makes things way louder than they are.
Why would you have a big mansion that guests can't arrive through the front fucking door? Jesus.
Who wants to enter through the back door?
Mr. Ramsey's here. I need you to do room 1 right away.
Take a note of that too. I want you to do room 1. He specifically requested that Ramsey get the room that he gets. Just remember that.
They waited till now to do the room too.
Robert Dean.
Were you over there?
I was at the front door, yes.
Okay, this is actually our entrance, and in the winter, because of snow, we have to keep that locked, because otherwise the snow load comes off and kills people.
Why wouldn't you have a fucking sign? Why would you wait till they got to the door? This episode gets me so heated, and I'm drinking quite a bit of caffeine right now.
My mom had that same elephant on her dresser. I swear to God.
You can't tell because it's stuffed with so much
QVC elephant.
That's the reception desk?
No.
My God, so what is that?
That is our bar right now.
You are kidding
What?
me. This is the bar?
Okay.
Yes.
With what? No?
Martinis.
Martinis. Well,
Yeah.
God bless him. Made of pigs. Pig martini.
Well, we have 3 rescue pot-bellied pigs.
You have 3 pigs here?
Right.
What is that for? Were you born with this in your mouth?
Yeah, don't I wish?
Honestly?
Hey-o.
Actually, no, that was a gift
Yeah,
from...
don't I wish, says the owner of a hotel.
Robert obviously loves to show off all his expensive antiques, but as a guest, I don't feel comfortable. I feel like I'm in a museum.
Yeah.
This is the main formal dining room.
This big chair here is for
Welcome in, Ruby. Absolutely, we are just watching Kitchen Nightmares.
We're watching Hotel Hell, and we're talking trash.
Oh yeah, sorry, this is Hotel
That's
Hell.
what we should have called this. That's what we should call this. Talking trash.
Shit. Man, we always think about the ideas.
We
Good.
thought
You're
it was
good
kind
with
of
the names,
nice
though.
to have like a cozy banquet.
I am the creative director of this whole
Well,
operation.
3 U.S. presidents
She
died
is.
here.
She's the brains.
Which ones? Teddy Roosevelt, Calvin
Oh,
Coolidge.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
he
Yeah, how was
bought me
Grounded,
these
Ruby?
for my
I
birthday
wanted to
some
try
years
to
ago,
give him
and
a little bit
then
of sense
he
of
made
the
his own.
history.
Oh yeah, those are specifically Hillary Duff line designer sunglasses. Shout out to the Duff.
The woman who does everything.
Let the rain come down, or whatever that song is. I
We
forget.
have spurts of being incredibly busy.
Right.
Where we
You saw the
lack
Black
is
Ant Queen
all the
Tsunami
other
tamed a
times.
Weevil. Nice. Yeah, I haven't really gotten far into Grounded. I played it when it was first out in like early access, and I haven't gone back and play like the full game yet. I gotta check into those streams. I want to see like what it
We're
turns
lucky
into
if we're doing,
the late game.
You know, $15,000 a month.
What does it cost to keep the place open?
30.
I definitely should. I'm going to. I'm gonna get better about it. Next time you're playing Grounded, I'm gonna be there.
$200,000 a year.
God
It's been a
damn.
nightmare. We maintained our room
Losing
rates,
$200,000 a year
economy
for
wouldn't be
this
long
crazy
haul.
like millionaire
We've all
fantasy they
experienced
have.
those kind of difficulties, and myself including, but you navigate your way out of that recession.
Unfortunately, my partner lost his job. We expected him to have his job
A little past the
longer.
halfway
must
point.
have gained a
Nice. Someone just
substantial
platinum Grounded.
payoff.
Is that the first plat?
It's all been put into this.
How much?
I wonder how hard is the plat for Grounded?
$1 million into this already.
Yes.
And does he have an active
Over $1
role?
million into this
He tries
hotel
to
too.
maintain the
Jesus.
accounting, and he helps just about with everything. We're in trouble.
Trouble? You'd never guess from the look of this place. It's more like Buckingham Palace than Skid Row.
Do you know
Next
what,
game
Robert,
after
honestly,
is
I just go
Small
straight
Land.
to my
Ooh,
room
that
and
sounds
Okay.
kind of similar to
Alright.
Grounded. Just out of name right
It
away.
does. It's the largest colonial revival mansion in New England.
Did it with like 3 others.
And you're
Okay, not
in
too bad.
Maxwell Everett Suite, which is the original.
Okay, so get ready. Remember, he requested Ramsey
Look at that
get
cute
this
little
room.
plug.
Keep that in mind.
I mean, this is a beautiful room, but what is that smell? I mean, seriously.
It does smell.
Yeah, that smell. Shit.
Yep,
Doesn't
yes,
even
it
deny
does.
it.
Horrific.
Oh my god, it smells like sewage.
Ugh.
Doesn't even deny it right out of the gate.
Juniper Hill Inn, and I've just met its owner, Robert Dean II, who's filled his hotel with expensive art and antiques.
Were you born with this in your mouth?
But he can't fill his rooms, and his business is struggling.
And he smells like shit.
It's been a nightmare.
And no wonder, because although the room he's put me in looks nice,
Beautiful room.
it has one major drawback.
What is that smell?
It smells like raw sewage.
We had a plumbing issue, and
It's like someone's shut under the bed and...
He literally...
So we stuck you in this room.
He knows about a plumbing issue in this room, knows it smells like poop. He's like, ready the poop room. Ready the poop room for Gordon Ramsay. Room number 1. Make sure he gets the poop room.
Don't even throw in an air freshener or anything.
It doesn't even try to Febreze it up before, like...
It is crazy.
Get Ramsay the poop room. It's crazy in there. Let him know.
Yes, I have room too.
Bloody hell.
I didn't realize.
$350 to be caked in shit.
It's insane. Gotta clip Scout's nails here soon. Oh, is Scout your cat or your dog?
I'm going to quickly unpack, and then I would...
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with your pet situation, Ruby.
Okay, I'll notify the
What
chef.
time's the restaurant closed for?
I had to help
Actually
my
don't
buddy
serve
Bragg
lunch normally,
clip Captain's nails.
but we're happy
His
to
little cat.
Prepare you something.
Just hold
Is
like
that okay?
basically a little treat out so
We
she could
serve
just...
breakfast and
Stop. You don't actually serve lunch.
No.
The restaurant's closed for lunch.
Yes. If someone requests lunch, we'll make lunch for them, but...
Could you
That's gotta be tough.
prepare lunch for me?
Especially with a
yes.
cat. They're probably like
I'll tell
super
the chef,
finicky.
please.
Like,
Okay.
no, I don't want you
Thank
to do that.
Yes.
Not open
Kitty,
for
how
lunch.
cute.
Gordon is
Causing
going
me
to
caught
want
on
lunch.
everything and then look a tad
Gordon wants
overgrown.
lunch.
Getting new scratch toys.
What am I supposed to do with that
That's the
information?
life with cats.
let's. I'm sorry. That point fucking kills me.
Okay, wait, let's rewind that really quick. Yeah, we can prepare lunch for you.
Okay. No.
The restaurant's closed for lunch.
Yes. If someone requests lunch, we'll make lunch for them, but...
Could you prepare lunch for me?
Yes, I'll tell the chef.
Please.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll tell the chef.
Not open for lunch.
Gordon is going to want lunch.
Huh?
Gordon wants lunch.
What am I supposed to do with that information?
Didn't even give the take the dude's order.
Didn't even give him the order.
Yeah, he's like he wants lunch. Make him something.
He wants lunch. Make him a lunch.
Make lunch, whatever that may be.
How could you have a room that has been smelling
Thank you for the
months
lurk,
that
Ruby. I
bad and it
appreciate it.
sticks me in
Good luck in the nail clipping. I hope it's not too fussy. Hope not too many scratches. Or none at all.
Despite the hideous smell in that first guest
But
room,
yeah, none at all is kind of a pipe dream.
I've still worked up quite an appetite.
We don't have any cats right now, but I've had them in the past. Oh,
How
queen.
glamorous are you?
How nice to see you.
Likewise.
I have a mad crush on you.
I love her
Nancy
hair.
knows I'm a cougar.
She is a queen.
How old are you now?
Don't
You're
say.
not old.
Last week I turned 70.
You're kidding me.
Start making
look
bingo
like
sheets
$100.
where like someone has a crush on Ramsey.
Watch out, Joan Collins.
He
I'm
shows
telling
his
you now.
ass, literally.
Bloody hell.
Like
She looks pretty good, too.
she does look
Well,
great.
She looks
In a
good.
nutshell.
Don't
What
get
are
any
other things we
people,
can add on a bingo
like
sheet
pulling
for
teeth to
this?
get my paycheck.
What you call
It
it,
takes
workers
forever
who
to
are
get my
absolute
paycheck, and when I
treasures
do
and
it,
do not
it's
deserve to
just
have
like
all this terrible shit done to them.
Workers getting underpaid. Owner trying to blame like wife for something.
It's such a crazy consistent thing of like how does this restaurant like stay in business, and then you learn the stories of like these absolute diamonds in the rough people of like, oh, you have this 1 in a million person who's able to just do so much and take so much and have so much patience. You're so
Unbelievable.
lucky.
Robert's obviously got enough money to fill the guest rooms with fine art and
Someone
antique
uses a
furniture.
microwave. Like
He doesn't pay his staff.
the free spot will be
I'm
Gordon
starving.
Ramsay call someone
What
an
would you recommend?
idiot.
Crab cakes with a little salad. So this is the dinner.
Yeah,
menu.
Gordon Ramsay's got yelling
Not open
raw.
for lunch.
Got to be one of them.
And the lamb sounds great as well.
You want
The
lamb?
dirty ass kitchen.
All
Yeah,
right.
Gordon
Like
Ramsay
a
going fingers deep in something
biohazard
in biohazardous.
kitchen.
There's no prices on here.
What sort of restaurant doesn't have prices on the menu? It's like a club for millionaires where, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I've got a supplement of $15 for the lamb.
It's
How much
enough charge for the lamb?
is Robert nearby? How much is it for 3 courses?
$59.
$59. So if we had the lamb,
It would be...
74.
People are horrified at the price of the food. This is why
I'm horrified
a
of
lot
that.
people
74
think
for a
that
meal?
Juniper
Fuck.
Hill is snobbish.
When we typically take a reservation, we will tell people it's a 3-course meal.
But that's for the residents. I'm talking about a local coming in here.
We're reservation only, though, so nobody walks in. We don't have
What?
walk-in.
How can you expect to
Why?
appeal
You're not
to
making
local?
any money. You
I
don't
was
get to
gonna
be
say,
picky like
we-
that.
Why are you
identify
trying to
the
literally be
appropriate people to come
choosers when
here,
you're
or
beggars?
Hold on a minute. What do you mean appropriate people? Hold on.
People who can afford $59 for 3 courses.
Appropriate people.
Take that for
What a
again.
snob. Where does he think he is? The Ritz?
That's
where's your
crazy
table? Which one's
in
your
this
table?
time in general, but it's also crazy to expect someone to do that, and when the food itself
Say that again?
isn't even
we have
like
a motor
quality.
coach to the side.
Christ, and where'd it come from? Is it yours? You rent it?
Yeah, it's ours. I mean, we owe on it, but we bought it, and we
Bought it?
Yeah.
Talking about the
How much
motor
was
coach
that?
he lives in that
Over
outside.
$100,000.
Yeah, he lives in an RV, and he's like, oh, it's actually the high-end version of an RV. It's called the motor coach.
So many hotel owners,
an RV.
they go broke.
It is a motor
This one.
coach, which is the higher end version
See?
of an RV.
Yeah,
It is that
I had it word for
psychological
word.
break for us, and it gives
Fuck
me a
that
place
guy.
to relax and kind of unwind. I actually love it. I could live there the rest of my life, to be honest with you. It's quiet, it's clean.
I suppose if this place doesn't get
And I was
fixed,
gonna-
then you
I
might
was
be
gonna-
in
it's
there
cleaner than
full-time,
your
yeah.
fucking hotel.
Yeah, cleaner than your shitbag business that you're running into the
I've just
ground.
sat
You're
down
right.
for
You
lunch
could
at the
just
gym
shut the
today.
world out when you're in
Already
there.
I've found out
And I was
it's
gonna
not
say
a
is
holiday
like so
time.
many owners, they go broke and they
And the owners live in a
they just
camper
live in the
outside.
hotel to do what they
much was
can.
that?
Over
And this guy's like, okay, we
This
went
place is
broke.
baffling.
Let's go buy a
I hope the
motor
food
coach.
makes more
It's
sense.
literally like, oh yeah, we're not gonna just cut and run here once shit goes
Where are
tits
the
up,
crab cakes?
and then literally we have a
that's
motor
there,
coach that's ready to
underneath.
drive out of here
Cut
at
and
any
run.
moment.
The chef
It's
has
like,
decided that those
what
are the
message
size
does that say?
It's like we don't even want to stay in our own
I mean,
hotel.
that tastes dreadful. That thing tastes sort of washy and soapy. And $20 for that?
He's as cheap with his crab cakes as he is with his staff.
That was a crab cake?
Now for the lamb, with Robert's ridiculous $15
Look at that,
extra
70 years
charge.
old. Look at that, balance, poise,
It's,
walking out there.
Rack of lamb encrusted
That's
in
crazy.
macadamia nuts, fresh herbs, and
She's
little
got
bit of Dijon
style, she's
mustard.
got grace.
It's served with a honey vinegar reduction.
It's not even cooked properly. Rest it and take that off. I always get nervous when you see white fat like that on the side of the chop.
Is it to your liking?
I mean, it's pretty raw in the center.
You like the flavor of it, though, the honey garlic?
I don't know what honey gar is.
No, way
Is
too
that
sweet.
honey garlic?
Yeah, I think
Probably,
so, yeah.
right? Okay.
She's too hip and trendy
I'm
to
not
say the rest of
satisfied
the
with,
word.
I mean, that's what it said on the
molecules coming
menu,
out of the
but
kitchen. I believe our
I don't
chef
know. I
has
just didn't
a
put
learning
the
curve
two
to be where he
together
needs
till
to be.
right now.
Thank you.
We just lost our other chef.
Right. Why did the chef leave?
I'm supposed to tell you the truth, right?
The truth. Why did the chef leave?
Poor
Her
woman.
paycheck. She put everything on her charge cards, and she just figured she wasn't paid back for what she.
The chef bought produce on her
She
credit
did.
card.
She did everything. She was the best
Just-
chef ever.
Barbara, that's dreadful.
How do they?
That is
How do these
insane.
terrible
The
businesses
peanut
attract
butter
people who are
chocolate
just
decadence. I could do with some
so
of that. Pick me up, please.
so
Thank you.
awesome? It's such a weird
I should
recurring
put that
theme
because
how
you
they
buy
like Gordon
produce
Ramsay
on
finds
credit
a
card.
person
This
who's
guy's
like
priorities
doing
are
a super
upside
like a
down.
super job, doing everything
his
and
hand.
above and beyond, and they're just getting nothing but shit on by the owners.
He doesn't care for the sweetness, there's fat around it.
Like
He didn't
literally,
care for
this
the flavor
restaurant is
of the
supported by
honey garlic.
one sole person.
Wow. Thank you very much. Did you cut it in half? Because it looks like someone's
did.
taken it. And where's the other half gone?
It goes to another person who orders.
Oh no, I want my other half. 70.
No one's there. What other person?
$17. Well, that's one portion.
Jesus.
Listen, half my dessert's missing. If you think I'm spending $74 for dessert that is half cocked,
That is half music.
It looks like, yeah, honestly, like,
quite nice.
imagine someone served you
There is
half a cupcake.
I'm sorry.
You like some
I'm going
Fuck.
to say that that is not a dessert that he made.
Barbara made it.
No,
Somebody else makes desserts.
it's ordered,
Like store-bought.
like through one of our purveyors.
Robert
What?
is so fucking quick
Where's
to
the chef?
shit on his, like,
He's
all
in the
his
kitchen.
staff.
Yeah,
Can you get him
it's
out,
so
please?
bad. It's
What?
he's like got the worst fucking like blow up.
Julian, in my opinion, is not living up to his potential as a chef. He will
You're
try
not living
to
up
cut
to your
corners.
potential as a
Mm,
person, dude.
I'm
Go to
like-
hell.
Know these things.
Ooh,
I
I don't
just
want to
spent
spoil it, but
$74
like
for 3
that
plates
line
of
pisses me off
absolute
so
dire,
bad,
dated
and I think we'll find
shit
out in
food.
just a moment, anyways.
Crab cakes.
Yes, sir.
You can't put 2 little half testicle-sized fucking crab cakes that came from a can. There's bigger fucking
Crab
cakes,
testicles.
Chef, at the fucking canopy party. My lamb was cold in the middle. The fat was white. It was almost like a mouthful of sugar.
He's
The
taking it
best
on the
tasting dish for
chin.
me was the fucking chocolate peanut thing that I got served half a portion. That's not even made fucking in-house. What is this? There's no synergy here.
There is honestly a lack of communication often. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of doing breakfast service for the 10 people that we randomly get, I get 5 texts from him asking me a question.
So why are you texting him?
If you have a question, you should maybe leave the RV and come out and talk to us.
Show me those texts.
Are you nitpicking? Are you trying to control him?
Show me those
I'm
texts.
trying to make sure I haven't been sleeping very well, to be honest with you.
Fuck your sleep.
Yeah,
I've
fuck
been
you.
beaten down.
Oh, no, you. I'll pour you.
Pay your
You
fucking
don't own the
staff,
place.
dude.
You own it, yet he's acting more responsible. What do you earn a week, if you don't mind me asking? $1,000?
Before taxes, 400.
Before taxes. Good night.
You're gonna shit on him for not making the cake when you don't even pay him $400 a week? That's
I don't know that I'm even barely surviving.
If you're not happy with your work environment, you should leave.
Are you
good.
taking the
Yeah,
piss?
you should leave because screw
all
you.
of you should leave. All of you, your entire staff should leave.
You want your fucking mansion, you want your goddamn servants, you're telling them they're not happy, they should leave your ass.
And all he would do is just blame them when they do leave. So it's not like he would learn anything from it.
They're like
is disgusted that you live in that thing. They really are, because it costs so much money and they can't get their paycheck on time.
Well, that is not the
That is part of the issue.
But
We
that
are
was-
surrounded by wealth and reminded of poverty at the same time because of that RV.
Well-
It's a symbol. To me, that RV is a symbol. And it's a symbol that you're separating yourself from everybody else.
I'd be very careful about coming down on me too hard.
I'm telling you exactly how I feel and how the
let me
people
tell
that
you
I
how
work
I
with feel.
Let me tell you how I feel. When you're in your fucking kitchen all day long,
Your
and you're on the
fucking
goddamn
kitchen.
internet instead of
Your
actually
goddamn
trying to
internet.
perfect a menu and get a menu. How long did I ask for you to make a menu of your own?
And if I'm on the computer, usually as I'm trying to research menus, research ingredients.
Give me a break.
I've given you plenty of breaks. I work very long days,
Just give
and
me
I
a
haven't been
break.
paid
You
in
think
3
you can
weeks.
use the
There's
computer
only
to
one
do
paycheck
that?
I got on time. Almost the entire staff is ready to walk out because they are tired of not getting paid.
Anything to say? No.
We do things. Oh,
please.
Man,
it gets worse from here. It gets so much worse.
It's my first day at Vermont's
Fuck this
Juniper Hill
dude.
Inn, and the battle between the chef and the owner.
I'd be very careful about coming down on me too hard.
Who fucking says that to like their
A
employees?
sociopath.
I'm telling you
What are you gonna fucking do to him, dude?
I work very
Yeah,
long
right, a
days.
little pudgy
Pay,
man.
not like
That
continue to not pay him enough. Like,
That chef probably will whoop your soft-bodied ass. He is probably
Right,
like
that dude-
strung out on like a pack of cigarettes and ready to fucking go. He's ready to fucking
got
burst.
rage strength.
Yeah, he's ready to adrenaline dump on somebody. You're about to catch it.
Well, I just got a new asshole ripped to me.
Good.
Gordon says that I live in a fantasy world and that I live in $1 million RV while our employees can't pay their bills and all of this kind of stuff because we don't pay them on time, and they're all complaining that they haven't gotten their paychecks this time either.
Oh, they haven't.
And he said
No, they haven't. I mean, it's simple as that.
yeah, like, is it complaining if you're just stating like hard
There's
facts?
someone I need to see.
Hello, is that Lida? It's Gordon Ramsay. I've got some questions
And like
about Robert
honestly,
and Juniper Hill. Would you mind if I pop over? For
like
5
okay, a
minutes,
motor
please?
coach if you're traveling seems great. Living
I'll see
in
you
it,
then. Thanks,
is it
Lida.
really that great that it's worth like going deeper into debt for?
I think the old chef that quit will be able to give me some insight into what's wrong with Juniper Hill.
Hello,
Lida,
how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Come on in.
Give me a little insight to what it was like actually working there.
I have to say it was a very interesting 5 years. Things were going very, very well, and then all of a sudden, 2 years into it, they stopped answering the phone. Robert, I think, thought he was too important to answer the phone, or he was too busy doing other things.
So preoccupied and distracted in a way.
Very, very preoccupied and distracted, and not focused at all on maintaining his own business.
Yeah, so this
I
is
was
the
getting
chef
put out
that
of a
did
living
put
when I
everything
did
on
all
her
this
charge
stuff. I used
cards
to earn
and like was
$40,000
basically
in one
running the
restaurant, now I'm
business.
down
Is
to
responsible for
earning,
why it's
15.
still going.
Were you paid on time?
Not very often.
Probably never got recompensated for
No.
for that either.
I think they go over that. She's
And
never.
then I would have to demand to be paid back, or we weren't going to open for dinner.
It's insane.
Barbara's been shorted checks a lot.
She's barely earning $100 a week. And
Yeah, and he won't pay her.
What?
And then if he had a private party with all
Poor
his
woman.
friends, he didn't tip them.
You're kidding me.
No.
That's just disgusting.
Remember
I mean,
that
that's where
part,
I
because
draw the-
it comes
you
back
can't
real
do that.
soon.
Oh, that's
No.
funny
You just
too.
can't treat
Yeah,
people like
fucking
that.
absolute
He's a
joke.
confirmed snob, and he thinks he's above
Yeah.
the town. He thinks he's untouchable. I'm here to make this place work. The first thing I'm going to do is burst his bubble.
I'd like to be a fly on that wall, but
Would you come back and walk through the doors to have a look at it at the end of the week and just come back for dinner?
no.
No, just won't go, or?
No, I'm not even interested in getting in. I just fear getting in one more battle with Ari or Robert. And
Yeah, she knows she'd swing on them.
Yeah, right.
Do you think I've got a chance?
I
It'd
would
be
too.
justified.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking justified.
Nobody will work there.
You know, I'm there to get this place turned around. Those staff deserve a better future.
They do. You know, I feel terrible for them.
Listen, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate your time.
Enjoyed it?
Thanks, Lida. Likewise.
to meet
Good
you.
to see you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How sad is that after 5 years of her life dedicated
I've only
to the Juniper
made
Hill?
like lamb
Yeah, she
chops
won't even step
before,
foot
but I feel like lamb
in the door.
chops are
She doesn't
easier
really
to
see
make
them.
than steak is. Because steak, you have to be a lot more careful with the temperature.
The old
whereas,
chef left
like,
because
I
she
mean,
couldn't stand it.
I just make
And the
my
current
lamb
chef
like
looks like
well
he's
done,
ready to
and
walk
it tastes
too.
great.
I wonder if everyone here is feeling the same frustration.
Jennifer, what's wrong with the place?
I've never made lamb
We're
ribs,
lacking
so I don't know
paychecks
how
on time.
different that is.
Paycheck. You don't get paid on time either.
No.
Why are they still working here?
Basic supplies.
We don't even have, I mean,
If they
no
don't get paid on time, why? Like, how long do you have to do that before you quit a job?
So, we talked about this before, because I mean the amount of times we've seen
First
this
name is-
episode,
I'm Ryan Keith.
but
Ryan Keith. And what'd you do?
like we
I'm
don't
the estate
understand why
manager
they
there, do all the
stay. But
maintenance
this
on the
was
house. I've done
during the
everything
early
here, though. That's why
2000s
he
where we
likes
think
me
of
to spread
like it
out
was
my
like
talents
during the
to try and
recession
help
and how
anybody
hard it
wherever they need
already
help.
was to find
How's
work.
morale?
So a maybe check
Not
every
good.
now and then was better than like no
I
check.
personally haven't been
Right.
paid since the 6th of January. Here it is the 1st of February. That's nearly a month. And
You pay the employees before paying your bills when they've done the work. That's their livelihood.
I'm amazed you're still here, working as hard as you are. Because staff never need to be treated like this, let me tell you. It's always as if what you're saying to him doesn't get through because he sees you as not an equal. He treats me like that, and that really bothers me because I feel like I've contributed a lot. It's actually pretty degrading.
And that comes out so much in this episode.
I'm
He
shocked with
really
what I'm
looks
finding at the
down
Juniper
on
Hill
all
Inn.
his staff,
Owner
and
Robert
it's
wants
so
to kill his chef.
fucking
How
wild
long
how
did I ask
anyone
for
can
you
have a
to
mentality
make a
like
menu
that.
of your own? And the rest of the staff want to kill Robert.
How's my
Want to
Hell
kill
yeah.
Robert?
Everyone who watched this
told me
episode
about
ended
some
up
of the
wanting to kill
problems.
Robert.
Yeah,
too.
no.
Now he wants to show me.
If you want to see the root of the problem, let's go to the
This
basement.
is
It's the
ugly.
basement. Yes, please. Jesus, what's in there? Everything. Oh, really? The
Everything.
majority of it is personal items. Not even the shelves are all lined. Bloody hell. Look at this place. Oh my God.
Just
It's a
everything.
wild amount of furniture.
Stereos, wine racks, quilts, chairs, tables, copper pans, more chairs over there. Look at these. Robert prides himself in having to have the very best of everything. Christ, there's enough in here to open
To
3
stuff it
restaurants.
in a
All this stuff's still
basement?
brand
Yeah,
new.
right.
Most of it is brand new, littered with thousands of dollars.
Robert's got so much stuff he could furnish a dozen houses, but he doesn't pay his staff. It's crazy.
Where are we going?
Brace yourself. We're going up to the office.
Want to know why they live in the RV?
Jesus. Oh
This
yeah.
is the office.
Shit.
This is the
That
office.
says a
You're
lot right
kidding me.
there.
Not at all. I wanted you to. Jesus Christ. Scares me half to death. Oh my God. This is insane.
It would only take a day or two to sort out this hoarder's heaven, but Robert's left it in chaos. No wonder he spends all day hiding in his
Munjabi,
RV.
if you're still in the chat,
This guy has lost the plot.
Matt told
This
me
is
how you
disturbing.
guys were talking about how
Please tell
me
me
and
there's no
Mrs.
more.
Moon tend to
Yes, there's
shop.
more. This
At
is
least
where
we're
the
not that
pigs are
bad. Hey, we're not that fucking bad.
Yeah, no, not the hoarder levels.
We don't have like a basement full of fucking chairs.
And pigs, little pot-bellied pigs.
So the owners live out.
Those poor pigs. Like I know they're rescues, but they live in a little corner in a basement. You couldn't do any better for them.
No.
Oh my god, the storage units.
Dude, and
This one's
she,
all
she would be like itching at this episode. That I'm just
God.
like,
I mean,
It's like a special edition of hoarders.
this is so bad.
I mean, honestly,
Storage units, plural.
I'm in shock. You know that. And this one.
Yeah, I mean,
4
All of this
storage
entire
units
storage
full of
unit is
shit.
Full of chairs.
What's stopping you from getting rid of them?
Oh my
I am definitely
God.
someone who likes
Look at this
things to
stuff,
be in their
honestly.
place.
Oh
I mean, they
yeah.
must be
I mean, I'm honestly a little more
thousands of
messier.
dollars.
Like I'll just
Hundreds
shove
of thousands of dollars. How much
stuff in a
stuff does one
closet.
need?
But if I ever had to a point where I needed a storage unit, I'd be like, all right, Alright, this stuff needs to go. Just burn it down.
Just burn it. Put it all in the storage unit and then just throw an M80 in there, close it, and then we'll sort it out in a week.
Welcome. My name's Ari.
It's a pleasure. Please.
Welcome.
My God.
I am not a villain.
That's good.
Personally.
I mean, it's good to like clean stuff out, but I understand that feeling of just like they collect so much junk and how claustrophobic it can feel.
Yeah, it was like a double-edged sword because my mom did a lot of like junk collecting and stuff too, but then she also set aside like mementos boxes because with all the junk she would also collect like just specific junk from mine and all my brother's childhoods. So then we have like a box of basically like all of our junk from all throughout our like kindergarten upward, like just random kindergarten assignments, little league uniforms and stuff like that. So it's just cool to have that box of like all the different memories. Go back through your life.
Dreamland, a playground for your boyfriend Robert.
You can see like the packet that I was working on in first grade and shit. The Mickey Mouse drawings I was doing.
I'm at Vermont's Juniper Hill Inn, and I've just had a
Would we
difficult conversation
would you
with Robert's
be bad
partner,
parents
Ari,
if you
who
didn't
seems
keep
strangely
stuff like
unconcerned
that?
about how bad
I mean,
things
maybe
really
like
are
a
here.
few things, but do you have to keep everything?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's what I was saying. My mom like did keep like everything. Yay, nail clipping semi-success. All right, did you get like most of the nails? I know sometimes the like the thumb ones can be kind of hard. One of my closets she gave me all your drawings. Oh, it's so cool. Nice.
Word has spread about me being at the inn, and the place is bustling.
Front paws done, back paws were a no.
Next time.
I'm learning a lot about
2 out of
why
4
the
ain't
inn is
bad, I
struggling
suppose.
by
Those
watching
front
Robert
paws
and
are the
Ari
kind of
deal with
important
the
ones where they're like working.
Anyone
So
with any restaurant experience would
I do have a
stagger the
Discord. There should be a link down below
But as
if
they're
the
just welcoming people to a
join
dinner
link
party at a
works.
private house.
Hello there.
I think there is.
How are you?
Robert and Ari
I don't know.
seem to
I
like
set
once.
that up a while ago and then I haven't touched it, so it might not now work.
And that's a recipe for disaster for Chef Julian and the wait staff.
Okay, I could drop a link in chat if it doesn't work down there. I could drop an invite link. Let me in! Like Eric Andre at the RNC. Let me in!
Who's writing the tickets? Do you mean table 4, table 5? Some of them.
Ah, there it goes. Okay, it does work.
Neat.
Yay, hi, Ruby.
There's not even a table number on there.
Table 4.
Welcome in.
Where's table 23? I need one person at a
I'll
time.
give you your rolls right away because I'm right here.
Table 23 has got no food. Put something up the window. 8 people asked me for something.
Thanks for joining the Discord server. Infiltrated yet another Discord. The list grows.
Like this is from 1800, and it was painted for opera house.
Happy to have you in the community, Ruby. If you ever, I know you're a chef. If you ever cook something cool, want to throw it down in the food pics.
It's a Hannibal going across the Alps with the white elephant. Everybody should
And I'll
know
have
that.
28.
Does anyone else think that looks like a really bad print?
On the other side of the house.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what they. I don't want to spoil anything, but they get an appraiser to come in and.
There's a lot of history here.
Yeah, you know,
Teddy Roosevelt
most of it is
actually was
not
best
good.
friends with the man, or a very good friend with the man who actually built the house.
Recent feedback. Oh yeah, I mean no pressure to post one, but I just remembered that you were a chef, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I've never seen anyone on Twitch who's like a chef and also a streamer. That's
Robert has
pretty
groups of
neat.
his friends come in, sitting them at once.
We basically recently made a pineapple upside down cake we were posting about.
Let me check on those for you and see how it's going. Okay, yeah.
Usually the stuff that I post on there is to give you a little inside baseball. She's the one cooking it.
Handwritten tickets.
A lot of the things on
Oh,
there, unless
hold
it's the
on.
burger, unless it's a
This is
burger
the
or a
first time
steak.
I'm hearing about this.
Unless it's a burger or a steak, she's the one who cooked it.
Who is that?
I would be the host.
Huh.
You'll be the host.
I just found out I'm
Takes over
being
the kitchen.
This place is such a
plagiarized.
mess.
I don't think that's the right word.
Just get your own Discord.
I guess I'll have to.
So me too. I'm trying to straighten out the damn drink.
Just now you guys know. Now if he posts anything, now you know. I'm gonna start putting watermarks on my food. Fucking stamps.
So you're getting like copyright stamps on it.
And it's a big problem when we're trying to make money.
There's no communication between the bar and the dining room, so people get served drinks, but no one remembers to charge for them.
But we're losing big money.
No kidding, and they're losing their checks, and I'm going crazy trying to figure out a system.
They have hardly
Speaking
any
of,
guests
I
and don't
remember
charge
last
what they
stream
do
I
have.
said I was
No
gonna
wonder
learn
this
how to
place
make
is in the red.
moussaka. So it turns out it is lasagna, but instead of noodles, it's like layered zucchini, like meat zucchini. And I like zucchini, but
I don't.
he said he doesn't want to try it.
Not a
so.
fan. I mean, I would try it, but I don't want to like make a whole meal and like plan to eat masaka, and then it's just like, ew, this isn't that good, you know? I want to make a whole thing. If I ever see it in a restaurant or I have it like, as like a little hors d'oeuvre version of it, I'll take it. take a bite. Try it.
Have
But
to be fucking kidding me.
I don't want to
This
spend a
goose
lot.
liver is burnt to a cinder.
That does
Fucking
not
goose
look
liver.
good.
Looks
That
like
looks
a
like
little-
someone took
I know
a
we're in the
piece
shit
of
and we're
poop and
busy.
put it on a plate.
Food's
Looks like a
dying in the
chocolate
window.
coin.
A foie gras salad. I mean, honestly, it's like a piece of fucking beef
It's so
jerky.
tiny.
Yeah, nah.
You pay, remember, you paid
Get me
$59
eyes, I mean,
for that
honestly,
meal.
Come on, guys.
Aw.
Hello. I'll stop that. I've just said it's no.
Water. It's
What is
all
that? What
still
is
wet
that?
and dripping.
Just, yeah.
That's foie gras. That is not
Good,
foie
good.
gras.
It's not funny, guys.
No, that is not funny.
I mean, I know we're in the shit, but does
I
anyone
love
have
cats,
any
but I
She's
also
laughing.
love.
She's trying so hard not to laugh in the background.
Well,
Like, yeah,
can I
no,
see them?
not funny.
Can I see
I also
something?
love birds though,
Hold
and I
on
really
to it,
want to
'cause
get a
right
bird, and I
now,
feel
I
like
just
a
wanna get
bird
out
and a
of there.
cat are not the
I
two
can
pets
only
to
be
get
as
together.
good as I am with the tools that I have.
Birds are so
I'm
cute and funny.
embarrassed,
I want a
and I know
chinchilla.
that I can do better. I know the
Chinchillas
staff
are
can do
also
better.
pretty cute, but
First
they don't
off,
really
no
do
more
anything. They
fucking
do even
tickets
less
in
than
the
birds.
kitchen. Give him
They
10
just kind
minutes
of
to
like
catch up, okay?
exist.
They're cute.
And Robert,
Or
is it
honestly,
possible for the
I
first time,
want
put the phone away,
a
get your
fox
jacket off and fucking
or a
give it little
pet
bit, yeah?
skunk.
A fox
And
would
now
be
I
wild.
understand that you can't have a pet
concerned
skunk
the food
unless
is in the
it's like
window and it's just dying.
de-sacked, and I think it's inhumane to do that, just to have him as a pet, so it'd have to be a
They should be
rescue.
sat here.
And I don't think I could ever have a pet fox unless I had like a farm.
I'm with
Are you an entrepreneur?
Just dream pets, you know? Or a phoenix, but they don't exist, so that would never happen.
I don't know. How would you even like have a phoenix? It would just light your house on fire. If you-
No, haven't you seen Harry Potter? They have him in a fireproof cage,
So when he finishes it,
I think.
send the fucking food.
There's always a third
Well, yeah,
dish
but that's
not
like
ready or a
they have
fourth
also
dish.
used magic to probably control it. You don't have magic.
They also don't exist, so if I had a phoenix, maybe I would have magic.
All right, fair.
It's the middle of dinner service at Juniper Hill Inn, and Chef Julian is drowning under a flood of orders.
How am I supposed to do everything
Octopus
back
would be a
here?
fun pet too.
Owner Robert has finally decided to get his hands dirty to try and help, but he's utterly
Look at him!
incapable.
Look at him go! Look at him getting his hands dirty! Look at him working hard and right
Picking
back
up
onto
2
the counter.
plates and putting
Putting
them
them right
down.
back on
There's
the
always a
counter.
third dish not ready or a fourth dish.
Well, it must be 1 or 2 minutes behind, but unless you fucking ask, how are you supposed to fucking know?
Looks like he's at the top.
Where's the soup go, Julian?
Table 23. I
Okay.
just told you 1 minute ago.
I need foie gras. Where
I know. I have it right behind me. I
All
said,
right.
what are
Well, you
waiting
see
on
how.
Mr.
Okay.
Julian,
Yes.
that's what you call communication.
It's better communication.
That's
yes.
what you call communication, Robert. There's a difference between
I love that. It's like, yeah, it's better. I still don't want to fucking talk to him, though.
Yeah, I still don't want to have to repeat myself 6 times to this asshole.
You've got to start stepping up and fucking dictating a little bit. Because this is just madness.
I agree.
Jesus Christ.
It was fuck-ups from start to finish, and it was a clusterfuck.
I have so much respect for
We've already saw
Julian
that.
because
Dreadful. With an owner and
like, he's
chef
getting
so
paid
incapable of communicating
$400
with each
a
other,
week,
it's no surprise
maybe,
that
and
diners
now
are
like
unhappy.
Gordon
And they're
Ramsay's
not
gonna
the
come
only
and he's gotta
ones.
like
While Robert and I
get
are
yelled
living
at.
the dream,
Right, you
two
gotta
staff
keep up to
are
his
living
standard.
the
It's like I'm not getting paid
Hopefully,
enough
by gathering
to
everyone
not
in one
deal with
room,
this shit. Like when
okay,
Gordon
I
Ramsay
can get
wasn't
to the
here.
root of the
And you
problem.
know he's
I've never
like
seen
he
a
knows what he's
hotel,
doing.
an
You can
inn,
tell by that,
in
but I
such
think that's also why
disarray.
Ramsay isn't going that hard because
structure.
how the fuck are you
It's
gonna
just
yell
like
at someone
a
who's
scramble.
like
It's a
barely
mess.
making it, like barely surviving?
There was no order in the kitchen. Nobody took responsibility for any one thing.
No one has been taught any standards in any department.
Really, it's like I'm racing from thing to thing. Nobody knows what the other one's doing.
There's nobody here that is in control, willing to take charge.
I like that
did
guy's
40 fucking
sideburns.
dinners by myself tonight.
I
Wicked.
can help you, and you've
Excuse
never
me.
asked. I can cook the rack of lamb.
Excuse me.
Bragging about
Excuse
making
me.
one plate is nothing to brag about.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I am the boss.
You can't call yourself
Then
the
fucking
boss
act
if you
like
don't
it.
Yeah,
do
right?
They just
Do
spent, like,
anything
all that
besides say,
time
"Hey, I'm
saying
the
that
boss."
no one was taking charge.
I mean, honestly, do you think that's normal, Ari?
You were
Do think that's the
berating
way to look after a team?
customers for not knowing what a
Every
fucking
there's a
painting
problem with the
was
checks.
about.
Every pay period, there's a problem with the checks.
and a lot of
I don't know what the problem is,
a lot of-
but I know it's the same two people
And you
doing
get
it.
to know about it first, or do you have to go asking for your salary?
I always ask for it.
That's absolutely wrong. And the reason is
He's lying.
No. He's not.
That's
I'd
wrong, so
rather
he's lying.
have them
Well, no.
wait Than write a check that's going to bounce. Because I don't.
How about telling him it's not
I'm
going to be ready, rather than having to ask like some skivvy? Cap in hand, please, sir. May I get paid? Anybody else have to wait?
Yes.
How long?
5 days more. I have 2 days.
Barbara?
I had to wait 5 weeks.
You had to what?
I had to wait 5 weeks.
Oh,
before I
poor
got paid.
Barbara.
5 weeks. Guys, you come in and you work your ass off. The least these two guys can do is pay your fucking salary on time.
I'm saying.
I don't have a secretary, Gordon. I'm sorry.
I don't have a secretary, Gordon. I'm sorry.
Well, what are you doing that you can't fucking, you know, do the payroll? Sitting in your RV.
Oh my god, he just makes my brain
Shopping.
boil.
And start growing a pair to sort of understand the mess you're in.
I understand the mess.
The pressure's on point. Thank you. Thank you. I've been known to be able to mimic sounds.
Yes.
And put them in it. So they're fucked.
I've also, like I said, I've seen all of these episodes like 3 or 4 times.
You know, the bottom line is,
This guy, like,
they don't have to work here.
he haunts my dreams.
Dare you? How fucking dare you? They don't have to work here. Oh my god.
I care.
Disrespectful, disgusting man. They don't have to work here. I don't think you realise how fucking lucky you are. Because if it wasn't for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, you'd be driving that RV miles away from here.
That's what I'm saying. These people
Robert
are
definitely
so
needs a reality
perfect
check.
and
It's
great,
life or
and
death
their
right now.
patience is
And
through the
I don't
roof
think he
with this
actually
guy.
realizes what kind of
If
jeopardy
they had
this place
any
is in.
smidgen of anything less of like human character on them.
Robert's dream. You're not the Lord of the Manor, and you're not the Great Gatsby. You're Robert. There's only me in here.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Go on then, you pompous fuck.
Excuse me. Don't talk to me like that.
What's wrong with it?
Hey! This place is sinking. Absolute. I love the celebration. Thank you, Ruby.
Who can correctly guess how much debt Robert's in?
This is Robert. No, you're going to the showcase. They won a failing business.
They want a new asshole, courtesy of Gordon Ramsay.
What kind of motivation is that?
This is so good. I love when it pairs with like absolutely like absolute like juxtaposition with what's going on screen. Like my favorite was during Sniper Elite was like right when I pulled the trigger for the slow-mo bullet, somebody redeemed it, so it's just dun, 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 as the bullets flying through the air and going into the guy's skull.
I might go grab some. I know we have water here, but I think I'm gonna go grab some water. Oh, okay. So that was the end of the first part of the 2-parter. So now we're on to the second part. More Leather Ramsey for you.
Yeah, the Leather Ramsey, the super blue eyes, walks into the tiger room.
Smolder.
I just love the all leather look they go for. Leather jacket, leather pants.
Shit. And the root of the problem is beginning to show.
Dude, oh my god, Ruby, I should see if I can find it after stream. The full version of the intro where they have the song and everything, where it's literally like a and Ramsey's going to hell. Like they have a whole fucking, it's so bad.
Telling me their friends pop up from Manhattan and come and spend weekends and sit, drink, and be merry. Are these guys actually paying?
I don't know what the hell they were doing with it. They were like, "This is America will love this." When they were bringing it over, this is like, what do Americans like? They like tigers, rock and roll, and they like leather.
What do the colors mean? Help me understand that.
Green means they're paid in full. Red means they have not paid.
Hydration break.
I have 50 room nights. That's between the.
I said that without talking into the mic. Hydration break.
$100 a night.
But it's like 10.
Everybody remember to hydrate.
Revenue. That's $10,000.
They're running it almost like.
And an Eid Mubarak to everybody.
Robert prides himself as the superior business person. Robert walks around like he's the king, and then everybody hears a bunch of hicks.
This is insane. This is like a private clip for him.
He's worked with the servers before and accepted a portion of the tips.
Oh my god.
I want to know more about Robert's background that he like got to this weird pompousness.
Right, because that's he literally makes the joke like, "Oh, I wish I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth." Like, you fucking act like you were. Act like you were born in a silver house.
How are we, Barbara? How are you
The
today?
fuck?
Good.
Just out of interest, is it true that Robert takes a percentage of the tips?
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
Why are you still working there? How have you not like beat him?
we get.
How have you not dragged him into the fucking room and beat him with
It might
fucking
be-
socks in the soap, or in the soap in the socks rather?
Yes.
It seems inconsistent.
Jesus
Get
Christ.
the pigs to eat him.
He did the same thing for New
They
Year's.
kill
felt
him and
that
then feed the
percentage
bones to the
cover
pigs.
I would literally
started
just
the
like Full
ranch,
Metal
they
Jacket
took the
Robert one
tips
night. That's
off
probably why
all
they stayed in the
that.
RV. They might have done that to him one night.
That's why we don't make
Just pulled him out into the
But Robert
lobby
has
and then
no
start
right to
whacking
take
him with
staff
socks on
tips.
soap bars.
And with all the room and food comps Robert is giving his friends, it's no
And then
wonder
nobody says shit. Nobody said anything.
the staff
Everybody was
should
there that
subsidize
night. They have
it so
alibis
Robert
for
and
each
his
other.
friends get to live the high life for free. I have to confront him and figure out the consequences.
7.62 millimeter.
Oh, what a cute
I just
dog.
Full
had a
Metal
look round
Jacket.
and I
Gordon
just-
comes into Robert one day.
I am flabbergasted. And I'm going to be really frank. I'm gonna try to stay so calm. But if I smell BS that you start going
This
into
is so
denial,
good too. This is
I'm gonna
such
let
an
rip again.
iconic. Oh,
I studied your reservations.
It is
Last November,
surprising that
December,
this show isn't
49
like more
rooms
popular
were
because of
given
how it
out
has
for
way
free.
more
And on top of
craziness
that,
than
They
Kitchen Nightmares.
ate, they drank,
For nothing?
and not even tipping. And I'm just, what the fuck are you doing? Tell me why.
I thought I'd
what the fuck are you
needed to have
doing?
somebody here
He's like
rather than
whispering.
having
The
two
fuck are
other
you
guests
doing?
in the hotel all by
You know
themselves
he's ready to blow.
to have
And I'm like,
more energy.
Wring his neck.
No,
You're
I
making it worse.
Not only do your friends not leave tips, but when people do tip the staff, you take a share.
on nights that I work, I did take tips.
That is disgusting.
We saw you trying to work and you weren't
He picks
doing
up two plates,
anything.
puts
I
it back
have
down.
tried to
What are those
Could-
plates?
didn't even
called?
know how to
to teach
expedite,
them
like-
this is the way I want service done.
You're so bad.
I take a percentage of the tips
Mm-hmm.
based on the amount of work that I do.
And who does the books on those?
I never like I didn't
Um,
peep that
Ari.
before where you're trying to explain
But
and
if I'm
Ramsey's
doing
just
their
so full of it.
job
He's like
and I can't get it
so
across
fucking
to
bad.
them,
Yeah, and who does the books on the how
That's
much
why
tips
not
you
the
get?
bar.
Oh, your husband? Okay.
You're the fucking owner.
what I was saying wasn't getting through. So the psychology was that if I started to take tips, they would maybe pay attention to that.
That is insane. It's the worst management module I've ever
That's
heard in
like-
my entire life. Do you honestly need a 70-year-old lady's tips?
You need to garnish the tips of a 70-year-old lady.
15, 20 grand's worth of complimentary rooms in food in a 2-month period. I'm just,
God.
it
Well,
doesn't
I-
make sense.
I have to tell you that
2
the
months,
reason I
jeez.
did that was because I thought that they would at least tip my staff.
But they didn't tip your staff.
Sorry to piss on your bonfire.
Well, then I will call my friends and I will tell them, look, what happened?
You haven't got the fucking balls to call your friends and ask them to leave a tip.
I love that he called him out like that.
This is so
Cause
good.
he fucking
Call him right now. Pull out the little
What a
iPhone
throwback.
1.
And ask them, I thought at least out of generosity you would have left a couple $100.
Probably like the
tip for
iPhone
tea.
2 or some shit at this point.
Dana? It's Robert.
got the
You
fucking
stayed here
balls.
recently, and I was under the impression that you and Greg left a tip. Did you leave a tip? No. But you said you were going to send additional tip.
I think my time's done here.
That was one of the things that I was hoping you had done.
If I didn't do what I was supposed to do, I'm very sorry, and
I left the money with you.
Well, wait a
I
minute.
love the money with
Oh
you.
dear.
Do your arms get tired holding the mics?
He
Not
thinks
really
I'm
now. It's a
stealing
pretty
my
comfortable
staff's
position.
tips.
the rest helps, but sometimes I do just have to put it down.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ray,
we got
it's
our
Robert.
elbows on the elbow
Did you
rest.
tip the staff because they're telling people that
Fuck,
they haven't
that's like the
been tipped?
iPhone. I think it was like either 2 or 3. I don't know what year this
Oh,
came
so
out.
I need to do that.
Probably like 2000 and.
I somehow lost that.
That's another friend of his telling him like, I left the fucking money with you. What did you do with it?
Oh, and
Jesus.
Oh, I'm supposed to give it to my staff. Oh, well, I lost it. What the fuck?
God damn.
What the
On
fuck?
camera. On.
Doesn't work.
You got caught stealing tips from your employees on camera. Don't fucking cry.
It's so bad. I'm not fucking
You're
shuffling
crying
your
because you got
crocodile
caught
tears.
stealing tips.
You got fucking caught with your hand in the cookie jar, you little motherfucker.
Damn, he's zooming. But like, that kills me too because imagine being the friend and you're like, the fuck are you? I left the money with you. What did you do with it?
What'd you do with the money I left you? What do you mean you didn't tip your
The
staff?
guy is maddening, and I don't know if I
Gordon
can
Ramsay's
make
face
help
just
fix
like,
the place.
yep, that's what I thought. Fuck you.
I cannot stand any more of his bloody
He
lies.
is
This guy
speeding.
doesn't deserve the team. That is in the
We're
hotel.
in Florida right now.
So badly.
When you're in your fucking kitchen.
Dude, he was
all day
going
long,
fast too. You could
and you're
see
on
like the
internet instead of
left
actually
quarter
trying
of the
to perfect
speedometer, and the needle was not there.
I
He's
had to wait 5
looking,
weeks before I got a paycheck.
I work very long days.
going at least above
and I haven't
50.
been paid in 3
The
weeks.
cameraman is just like, Ramsey.
He's like, Gordon,
Ramsey, come on.
Gordon, breath, take a breath, Gordon.
That's something I simply won't stand for.
They're in the countryside with no one around.
God.
The cameraman suddenly realizes, like, Gordon,
I have
Gordon.
an idea just how disappearance. I'm going to hire a team of white glove movers to assemble all of Robert's most
Realizing
valuable
that
antiques
camera's
from the
gonna
storage
bounce
units,
around
the
and give him
basement,
both
and around the inn.
concussions.
I'm hoping when confronted with all the money he's wasted, I can convince Robert to sell some of his vast collection to pay his staff.
This is one of the episodes I watch when I need a declutter. When I'm like, when I need the motivation to clean and declutter, I'm like, all right, let's get rid of this. I'm not doing these 4 storage units.
Can't be like Robert, yeah. Will be nothing like this man.
And we are short. But you have a serious hobby of sort of an art collector and art dealer. I mean, you could open a museum. How many pieces do you have in there?
Oh my God, hundreds.
What are we talking about? Everything collectively.
Well, I'm glad that he talks to him beforehand too.
At
It's
a
so funny.
suitable auction, maybe $300,000.
At a suitable auction,
and that would
perhaps
supplement you for the next
300,000.
18 months.
You're losing 200,000 a year, but you have 300,000. But you think you have 300,000 of like art, and it's only occurring to you now. Hey, maybe it didn't even occur to you, but like it's only coming up now to sell it.
Of funds.
Wow.
Robert, no man alive needs this much stuff.
Walking in, it was shocking.
Now, antiques, oil paintings.
I did like that lamp
silverware.
they just showed.
Does
I
it
think it was a lamp, but it was like that
frustrate you that we're
bird.
sat with all
Yeah,
this?
some of the silver's nice. It looks
and yet
nice.
We can't pay our
But
staff
I mean, it's
properly.
just like regular. Probably not even
someone I'd
silver.
like
It's
to
like
meet.
tin.
She's the head auctioneer at Bonhams.
Probably
There
aluminum
we
and
go.
tin alloy.
That's cool. I'd buy that thing.
Why
I'm pointing.
you pointed at the screen?
We're in the shit, basically.
Oops.
And this stuff needs to go.
We need to raise as much money as possible. So what's the best price we can get for all this stuff?
She's just horrified by it all. It's
What
so
you have
great.
here doesn't read as a collection to me. It's kind of an accumulation.
Burn.
A lot of copies of things, or if they are of the period that they're supposed to be, there's some condition issues. I would say
Give him the number.
about
Give him the number.
25,000.
Say that again?
25,000?
$25,000. All this.
All this.
Amy's opinion on our things
Her
was
opinion.
shocking, and I can't really believe that.
And the painting?
The painting is a copy.
That was
Not
the
a good
one that
I'm
like
afraid.
Ari
How much
was
is that worth?
I can't imagine what someone would pay for it. It's really very low value.
berating
Wow.
the customers
Robert, I thought
for.
you said it was expensive, 18th century.
Well, it's dated. I dated 17.
It is, but it's not actually.
You
of
got
the
you
period
got
at
lied
all.
to. You
Yeah,
got
you
got.
got scammed. You whatever you paid, it was too much.
I did not know that.
You
was
dumb
a copy.
fuck. You got.
Reproductions.
Reproductions. We're hoping in the ballpark of 300,000 to 400,000. 25 grand for everything.
Yeah.
That won't even get us through the next 5 weeks. Even all this amazing silverware.
I put $100 on everything on this table.
$100. What about this?
First period.
Had a nightmare last night. I was in the
Ooh.
Attack on Titan
What about
universe.
this?
Oh
$75.
god, yeah, that's no bueno.
Candlesticks.
They just don't
I've
bring
only
very
seen the
much
first
at
couple
Were
auction.
you
episodes of
the
that.
Is this the kind of collection
were
that
you
you'd
the
be willing to sell at
giant or
Bonhams?
were
Would you take
were
the
you the
whole lot?
titan
No, we
or were you one of the
We would have to say
the
no.
rangers? I don't know that much about the show.
Floating is
Well, I
if
would
we've got
assume
this asset
if there was a
for
nightmare,
$300,000
probably
worth
the
of
ranger,
antiques. We haven't.
because the
And we're
titan probably
distracted
wouldn't
with
be
bits of
that
crap in
scary
here.
to be.
It was a wake-up call.
I don't know.
It might be.
That's a
Sure.
start.
My
I don't know if you look at yourself and you're now like a giant
It
skinless
means that
monster.
we
Probably
Yeah,
be
that's pretty
scary.
horrifying.
The
Yeah.
backup that we thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be either. That's fair.
We paid more money for
It's
fucking
fair.
storage
Than there were.
than they're worth.
If I had
Does
to
that
pick
not
though,
bring
I
it
think I'd
home
go
a
with
little
the
bit
titan.
earlier that
Dude,
you need
I
to be
watched
an
the original
innkeeper,
Gundam
not
movie
a
not too long
part-time
ago, and that
antiques
was way
dealer.
more fucked up than I
Because
remember.
you
Within like the
fooled me.
first 5 minutes,
Give me
like
the tour
kids
and
just
I
watch
thought,
their
wow,
parents
this
get
guy
killed.
is,
It's like,
cash to burn.
and it just happens like on screen.
But right now, we're
It's the
even
craasiest shit.
further in the shit
Isn't that
than
like
I
the
thought
worst
we were.
part of nightmares, where it's like,
So the
and then
pressure
people you know, or,
intensifies.
like real places you know, get
You
involved.
need to focus on fixing the business because
Ugh.
that's what's going to generate.
And then a
sufficient
titan
funds to
appeared.
keep this place
Jeez.
open.
Yeah,
And I
that'd be
don't think you
scary.
quite realise that you'll starve.
That'd literally be like the Attack on Titan
And
universe, because nobody really knew about the
They don't
Titans
like
until they showed up.
Ari's barking,
Excuse me.
Everybody lived in blissful harmony.
I am the boss.
you bitching.
When you're in your fucking kitchen all day long.
You're in your
and you're
fucking
on the
kitchen all day
goddamn
long.
internet instead of actually trying to perfect a menu.
It's not a nice atmosphere for the staff currently. And if they quit, you're fucked. They are staff. They're not pigs that live in the fucking basement.
Yeah, most of my nightmares are usually just like
If you think
the things that I think I forgot to do. Like I thought I forgot to give my friend like a Scarlett solo recording device the last time I saw him, but I did. But I have like a really clear memory of being like, oh no, I forgot to do that. I guess I just had like a dream. I guess I could classify as a nightmare that like I fucked that up, and it never happened.
I had a I don't know if I would call it a nightmare, but I did have a bad dream last night where it was like a flying worm, but the way the worm flew was as if it was like a helicopter propeller, and it was just
through the next 5 weeks.
That sounds awesome.
And it freaked me out in the dream because it's a flying worm flying towards me.
I would love that worm.
It was just, not think about it, it was just fucking propelling.
I would love that worm. I would love to have him as a pet.
It freaked me out because it was a tapeworm.
Oh, okay, the tapeworm. No, if it was like an earthworm, that'd be funny. Oh, we get the Ramsey ass. We didn't get it last episode. We get it this one. Woo! Double shot.
Full on naked, like.
We get a cut double shot of Ramsey's ass.
Well, almost saw peen there.
It was a two different shots of it.
Morning. Now it's time to see if I can get through to Robert and Ari.
I wonder if he got in the bath twice, or they just had two cameras on his ass.
I wonder if the people like filming it had to see it.
Work as a business.
Yeah, right, because he's straight getting naked. He's not even like wearing the.
He has to turn around at some point.
Yeah, right. He's just holding the knobbage upward.
And he knew he wasn't gonna fit in the tub. He could have wore like.
How was your stay last night?
Speedo.
Well, we didn't know where to go when we walked in, so we walked around and around until we found somebody.
I guess they could have cut it.
I was slightly disorientated when I checked in as well. I mean, there's no signs in terms of reception, front desk, or bar, or lounge, or. And how were the rooms?
I had space heaters to keep the room
Oh,
warm.
really?
Yeah, 3 of them.
When I checked the room,
Where'd you get
it was
space
like a
heaters
sauna.
from?
He sounds aggravated.
Raise your hands if you'd come back, please.
I checked your room. It was like a sauna.
Not
So
like
shut
it
up.
is.
If that's how he likes
There's
it,
someone
he's
I'd
the
like to hear
customer.
from
He's
who
paying.
hasn't said anything yet. He is a lead inspector of the Diamond Collection of Hotel and Inns across America. In a nutshell,
Very disappointed. Didn't meet expectations. From the moment I walked in, with no greeting, no check-in area, I was totally lost. And the bar's a joke. Should not even be there, folks. It looks as if it's set up for a wedding. The hospitality's nice, but everything else fails.
At least he gave him nice hospitality.
I don't want my guests to have that experience. You know, our
It
goal
basically
is to please
is
people.
him saying,
That's why
"Your
we're in
staff
the
is
inn
great.
business,
You
and we've
suck."
obviously
Yeah, right.
fallen really short.
for me, I think that's positive feedback, so I'm grateful entirely. Let me tell you. Thank you all. Can I keep you two here, please? Thank you.
The guest
A lot of
feedback
quarter
has certainly
zips
been
in this
constructive.
episode. I mean, I know it's Vermont, it's
And
cold,
Robert's
but
even
it's like
using
a
word I've never
lot
heard
of
from
quarter
before.
zips.
We are sorry.
Guy's got the
The
puffy
only thing
vest.
those two
Ari's
wear,
response
and then
to
the
the
only
guest
thing
complaints.
Ramsey's
What's
been
the matter
wearing
with
this
you?
entire episode.
He's got a button
Why
up.
are you so angry
I mean,
with
I
your
love a
guests?
good
Why are
quarter
you
zip.
running
Don't get me
an inn
wrong.
When you're so bitter.
It's like the
You
easiest
look like
way
you don't give a
to.
shit.
It's like the work hoodie, in my
I'm not saying
opinion.
that I don't like the guest, but
You
if
throw
have
it
never been
on,
a
and you got a
YouTuber,
collar, so
it's
you're in your
24/7.
dress code, but
No
it's
one
just a
is
big ass
more
sweater because I wear like pretty baggy
touched
ones.
by what these people said.
Well, Ari is
I mean-
clearly, but
I would love this to be our private home.
But I am.
it's a lost cause.
And Ari does have a different way of dealing with
I see that.
things.
Based on my experience, I would seriously request both you actually sit down and reconsider whether you should be in this business going forward.
Whether you should even be here.
Yeah, you both just want a fancy home. You could have saved
fucks.
yourself the trouble and somehow
It's clear to me
bought
that
a fancy
Ari
home.
isn't cut out for the hospitality business.
Did
And
you
even though
need
Robert
the
now
servants?
understands how he's let down his guests, he needs to understand that he's also let down his staff and failed to recognise their potential. I've got a plan that will help Robert to see what he's doing wrong and how he can fix things in his kitchen. I've asked Chef Julian to cook 3 dishes from Robert's expensive old menu and 3 new dishes of his very own creation. Once he's finished,
that
That chicken looked good.
I've cooked the new
good.
ones and see what Robert says. Crucially, Julian's dishes are all ones that could be served on a $29 menu, half what Robert currently charges.
Look at that. $74,
The,
$29.
the difference between those
Good
two
luck.
desserts, like, god damn, like that alone. The fucking
I can't wait to
half
see what
cake
Robert
and
thinks
what
of Julian's affordable
Julian
food
made.
when he thinks
Wow.
I've cooked it.
Julian's
I
got the
asked him
stuff.
to cook a 3-course meal. Yeah, he
Gorgeous.
cooked his
Dude,
lamb,
that dessert looks really good,
cupcake,
actually.
and the dessert, that's the $74 version.
I cooked the other meal.
I got hold of some chicken, some sprouts, and I used the crab. And
The crab cake, oh, it just looks so good.
Butterscotch.
$29.
With like caramel popcorn on top. Are you kidding me?
Julian's
That
3 new
looks
dishes
so
are
good.
fantastic and fairly priced. That would go a long way towards bringing guests back through the front door.
Sorry, I
now that
might have-
Robert thinks I've cooked
I
them,
might have moaned a
I
little
bet he
too
loves
much.
them.
Sorry about that. Oops.
Fabulous. And the Brussels sprouts are really good too. You've actually leafed them, and it's very pretty.
Now, this is
We
a
get
much better
so
value.
hungry making filming here.
I've never heard you use that word value. And we could get 2 for the price of 1.
What we should do.
So my menu or Julian's menu?
Your menu.
My menu. Now, I'm flattered, but there's something I need to tell you. I
Julian
didn't
cooked
make any
that
of
shit.
this. Julian cooked everything.
That's what I should learn to make, a butterscotch pudding.
Ooh.
At that very moment that I had
I want to
done
learn. I also
Julian
want
a
to
disservice.
learn how to make the chocolate
That's
chocolate
good.
Have you got
flan, where
something
it's like chocolate
you'd
cake
like
and
to
then
say
flan.
to your chef,
I
Julian?
might like that.
I'm sorry.
Even though I don't like
Maybe I'll
chocolate
do
cake.
that for your birthday.
What you need to do.
Might like it. That's good. At least he came around in that
I guess
moment.
I
Like,
have to
I
eat it
realized I'd done him a
and say
disservice.
that
Better
I have
fucking
restricted
realize.
him from being who he
Huge
can be,
disservice, you
which
fuck.
is really difficult. And I have to say that this is delicious.
Now that owner Robert's heard from the guests
Very disappointed. Didn't meet expectations.
and sampled the kind of affordable, high-quality food his chef can cook when given the chance.
Excellent. Fabulous.
I didn't make any of this. Julian cooked everything.
I hope this is all starting to sink in with him.
Well, how you feeling?
I'm feeling all sorts of things. I mean, there's, of course, fear.
But surely hope too.
Matt,
Your
I
chef's
mean,
food was
trash
amazing.
can.
Absolutely.
Did we do the
It
hotel
was an
where the
epiphany.
guy has all
I
those fancy
feel
cars?
No, I don't think we did.
Okay,
One of the
next
guys
time.
also like got a DUI like 2
And
days
that I
before
have
Gordon
a
Ramsay
good
showed up.
That's wild, man.
And
All right, next time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That apparently I must be void of.
I think for you to tell them how you're feeling, what you're going to commit to, how important they are for you.
I know that this place wouldn't be here without them. And I'm wanting to do everything I can to show them that we can make this work.
I'm glad Robert's on a new path. I just hope it's not too late for his staff to learn to trust him again.
You are all valuable to me and to Ari and to Juniper Hill. And I fear that we have not always expressed that. And we want to show you that we are going to make a difference. Sorry for your paychecks being late. Sorry for taking part of the tips. Sorry for not communicating, because that was the reality. And one that I'm not proud of, that we're not proud of, but one that we certainly can correct. And that's what we want to do.
The business is short of cash flow. I thought there was a substantial collection of $300,000 to $400,000 worth of assets. I mean, why don't you explain exactly?
In the things that were assembled here, they
He's kind of come and expose himself to his staff.
We are on our ass. It is going to be difficult. And I think Robert
The
has
first two people they
realised.
showed looked shocked, kind
bubbles
of,
burst.
and then the last one was like, "Yeah, no fucking
Understand.
shit. That
Yeah.
stuff looked god awful."
Yeah,
to where we
fucking
are.
and garbage knicknacks.
You're gonna tell
perception
like
that we are
you're gonna
these
tell me
wealthy
that
magnets
fucking
coming
you
in,
thought that print
Lord
was
of the
worth
Manor
anything?
sort of things.
Even I could
That's
tell it
not
was a
who we
bad
are.
print.
You know, I knew there was some bad situations here, but I stayed because I want to be here and I want to help him, and I believe what he says.
And I'm very proud of you, Robert. You're the man that I've always known and loved. He's coming back.
I'm glad to see that, you know, we're facing facts, and that's the only way we're going to get out of this.
Agreed. Thank you.
Ryan, what do you think of what Robert's just said?
I wanted to stand up and clap.
I did too.
I feel like
All right,
I
so at least
work
the
for
staff's
somebody who can
behind
actually
him.
Run a business when I hear things like that can succeed. I've never seen Robert so serious. This is actually really a life-changing thing for him, and I feel like I want to be part of the changes.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Thank
The truth's important.
It's humbling to have to admit some of the things that haven't gone right, but
Aw.
at the same time, it's energizing
Sweet
to
little
see that
group
people
hug.
really do
Any other-
care for us and care for Juniper Hill.
That's
That
her
is what's
group
going
hug,
to
and
make
she's
us
like, "All right."
successful.
Nah, we're done here.
I'm impressed with the way Robert dealt with his staff
Camber
meeting.
got it? Okay,
I've
we're
got
good.
real hope that he can make this place work, but he has another lesson to learn. He thinks people aren't spending money at Juniper Hill because of the recession, but I think it's the snobbish atmosphere and the high prices that have kept people away. I'm taking Robert to a fantastic local brewery. to show him how a warm welcome can translate into money in the bank.
Let's go and have a beer.
Have you guys
Let's
ever
get
heard
in
that
with the
theory
locals. Trust me, they
where
won't
the
beat you up.
worse the economy is doing, the longer hemlines to like dresses
You
and
are like a
skirts
fish
get?
out of water right now.
The
Honestly.
longer hemlines
You're
you
like
get, so
a
what the
vegetarian in
shorter
the middle of a
dresses
big
get?
steak tartare. Look at you.
No, so like if the economy is doing
I
really
love
well,
the
the
people
dresses
from
get
our region.
shorter.
The Upper Valley is
So
filled
like the
with them.
1920s where things were
But Juniper
booming
Hill
and
is
like
not.
the
I
like
know.
that's when
With
like
local
the
people.
flappers
The
were
flapper
wearing
dresses,
short
yeah.
dresses.
Oh.
And then the
Oh,
Great
yeah.
Depression rolled
In your
around
stately
and
house?
they went back to like
Absolutely.
really long
Everyone is
skirts.
welcome.
Stand on there and tell them you
And
need them.
at that
Off we go.
time, like the
If I
reason
could
that
have
was
I mean, nobody
happening-
wants to admit to eat 9 cans of ravioli, but I did. I'm ashamed of myself.
9 cans, Ruby?
Buddy, we'd love to have
You
you
should be a little ashamed of yourself. That's a lot of
9
ravioli.
And,
9 cans?
we
Good
need your
God.
help right now, so if you can
Did
come
you
up with
also
some
pass
just
out in
have
the
a drink,
hash driveway
just
of
say hi, it would be great. Thank you.
Well, I woke up in
Of
the
the
sewer
trailer?
pipe. You know, they say you can't smoke weed and drink when you
Hey,
got kids,
cans
but
of ravioli.
I'm an adult and I got responsibles now.
There's no shame in that. There's no shame in 10
We
cans of
haven't been here
ravioli.
probably in 6 months.
Trailer Park Boys is such a good show. Definitely recommend to watch if if you
The
haven't, Ruby.
interesting thing with Ari is his exterior is Finnish. You know, he's very stern. But he feels deeply.
The whole, it's like a whole cold open they do with the punchline being the 9 cans of ravioli. It's so ridiculous.
Can't come across the customer, so you got to almost isolate yourself from that.
But he's getting through it.
But he's
You know
not
what
gonna be
another
the face.
routine
He's
you
not
should
gonna
have
be
is the industrial cock
but he can
inhaler.
provide.
That's
George
like there's
Green's
an
an
episode
industrial
where
cock inhaler.
that and like greasy horse show.
It's been a tough week
Some of
here
our
at Juniper
favorite
Hill
insults.
Inn, and owner Robert's pompous ways have been maddening.
I don't have
Some
a
kind of
secretary,
crazy
Gordon, I'm
liquor
sorry.
cheeseburger party.
always
Goddamn greasy horse show.
But he's finally come off his pedestal to get on the same level as his team.
You are all valuable to Juniper Hill.
Smells
And
like mackerel.
We want to show you that we are.
Oh God,
going to make a
Phil
difference.
exploded.
Overnight, my team has been working on a remarkable transformation, and with relaunch upon us, it's a chance for a fresh start for everyone.
What's Phil's last name?
Collins.
Let me introduce
Philadelphia
you to the
Collins.
Oh yeah, looks
Juniper
like he
Hill
ate
Inn.
Philadelphia.
It's no longer a hangout for the super rich or your mates getting freebies. Yeah, it's now a nice, warm, and very welcoming country inn. And trust me, everyone is welcome, whether you're driving up here in a Mercedes or even a pickup truck. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Please come in. Come through.
The Great Hall is a beautiful room, but it was hidden by vast amounts of furniture.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
My team have edited the collection and created a feeling of comfort and
Edited.
space.
When I walked in, the
Spent
Great
so
Hall,
many
it
time,
felt
so much
like a
time in
different
Photoshop.
Gordon put together this amazing.
It looks so
place.
much
It feels
nicer and
comfortable
cleaner.
and
Yeah,
warm.
right. Everything's
You have
more
a
like compact and
spacious,
together.
Gracious,
Yeah, like it really
warm
did look like a
reception
Porter's
room. Look at
home
it.
before. Everything was just
Gone.
scattered about.
Is
Is
that
that
shitty
hideous
bar?
makeshift
Yeah.
bar?
Now we got a piano.
Go on. Guests know where to go because they
Sing
have
me a
office
song,
signs.
young piano
Ready to see the dining room?
man.
Come through.
Oh, speaking of
warm and welcoming.
Munjabi, I enjoyed the karaoke
No
portion
longer
of
feels like
your.
a
Yeah,
member of the
face
party.
down with the red
That
jumpsuit
was so
apparatus.
funny.
What you expect
That was
from
pretty
a
great.
country inn. You know, it has an identity. Gone are those hideous
And we
sofas.
really
Nobody can sit and eat
enjoyed
dinner.
seeing
Ari,
Miss
what do you
Moon
think?
like
Very nice. Very
pop
like it?
out to Kendrick.
Yeah, because I accidentally,
Check
I
my
forget what
bedroom.
song I tried to request, but it just was like, oh yeah, did you mean Kendrick Lamar?
Oh, hold on, you told me
Ready?
what it was. It was.
In you go. Do you know what's wrong with this room? Nothing.
I don't know, but it was like I think it was like an early '80s song, and for some reason,
Yeah, it just
they were
took
like,
Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. I think the delay. I think you're gonna get like a second or two, pretty much no matter what.
That
Especially
meant
if you're doing
something, 'cause
just
it meant
like
we were on the
to a
right track.
webcam.
We just
But I
needed,
mean,
better directions.
Now, the key.
actually,
to
I don't know.
Is to charge
Because I've
sensible
seen
prices.
people do like
I would
karaoke
rather have
on stream. I don't
the
know.
room
I don't know
sold
if it's
at a
something
cheaper
like
price and
because
have
it
an
was coming
85%
through.
occupancy rate across the year. When the price
Well.
is down, fill it. Let them enjoy this quality.
Yeah, I definitely would. If you ever find yourself Chicago ways, hit me up. We'll show you around the city. We got some good places to eat.
yeah, we could
there's
go to
one more
the
little thing I wanna show you downstairs.
Cheesies, the grilled
Yeah,
cheese
shit.
place.
You ready?
They're always doing like
Let's go.
really
Come with me.
cool
Okay.
like fandom stuff.
to
Like they have
attract
like
the local community.
Smash Bro
I'd like to welcome
parties,
you
or like they'll play
the Blue
movies.
Bar.
Like they would play Dragon
Blue
Ball Z
Bar.
movies and stuff like that. They're always doing really interesting stuff there.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of great places, especially. I mean, I'm sure New York has a crazy Chinatown, but Chicago's Chinatown has this place called Joy Yi. Oh my god. Oh, so good.
Beautiful drinks. It was very emotional. I loved it.
The Blue Bar
Hell
is
yeah.
exactly what the town of Windsor, Vermont and Juniper Hill Inn need.
Actually, I think
I'm
I
hoping it'll be
have some
popular,
family that's
especially
up
on a
in
day like
Maine,
today,
so
when
I
the
might
inn
make my
hosts
way
its
up there
first ever
sometime.
Sunday lunch service.
We'll go
The staff
lobster
are all
hunting.
getting ready for the arrival of their lunch guests.
5, 6, 7,
If I'm
8,
ever
so
out that way.
tables each.
Hell yeah.
But while everybody else is busy,
Maybe once we get big and we start going on world tours, we can start like, coordinating our flights together and shit.
We'll go to Vermont and we'll go see what the Juniper Hill is now.
Yeah, we'll go. That's something we've thought about doing, of going back to these places in Hotel Hell and seeing where they are, but that would probably take a lot of budget to actually do.
It would be nuts. And where are you from, Ruby?
Oh, come visit me up here. Yeah, are you in Canada, Ruby?
That'd be
I think I remember. I might be remembering that completely wrong. I don't know. I'm sorry if it is.
Maine.
Oh, you're in Maine.
Cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have you ever gone lobster hunting?
You
ever go get your hands in the water with a fresh old lobster and pull it out with your teeth? Just
speared one.
I don't know what lobster hunting is. I think you fish for them. You just leave traps, right? Maine is beautiful. It looks, especially like Maine, Vermont area, looks in the autumn. Oh, so beautiful.
We better remove the dog. She's going to eat the food.
You puppy.
Sophie, our poodle, shouldn't be in there. I mean,
No,
it's
you've
a
cooked
place
quite
where
a few.
we
Nice,
eat.
hell
Come
yeah.
on, Sophie.
I've never been able to cook
That's
a
not
lobster.
for you.
I've eaten a couple of times, and it just tastes like kind of big shrimp to me. But I've never had the opportunity to make it.
The dog shouldn't be in the bar. He's on the seats eating the food.
Really? I am the boss.
Ms. Wu doesn't like
Don't
seafood.
ever
I love
talk
it.
to me that way,
Man.
okay?
Yeah, more for you.
Excuse me.
Don't ever, and I mean it. I'll be in my room, and I don't need to be yelled at.
This was an odd scene. All she was like, hey, let's not have the dog where he could disturb customers. And Ari's just going to be like, I am the boss.
I am the boss. You do not tell me. I am
Get
the
your
boss.
fucking dog.
Your dog's literally jumping
I
up on
love
plates,
dogs,
dude.
but get your fucking dog.
The fuck?
I haven't seen Sarah in about a half an hour.
Is she okay?
If I was a customer, I would love to have that dog near me, but I know other people would not.
Has Sarah gone home? No?
The team can't afford to be a man down. I've got to find her.
Who is it?
It's me, Sarah. It's Gordon.
Oh, hi, Gordon.
You okay?
Oh, no.
What?
Hold on a second.
Dear,
I've been getting more
Daddy,
into
I thought you were joining us
seafood.
for lunch.
I really used to only like popcorn shrimp, but
You want to come in?
a nice salmon fillet.
Oh, I'm just really upset.
I don't want to get upset. You were
I
with
love
us
a good
half an hour ago.
pan-fried salmon.
Customers are in the bar.
I know, and they
Ooh, and I love scallops.
I expect you to be there in terms of
Scallops are a miss for me.
I know, but I'm sick of being yelled
Scallops,
at by
mussels
Ari.
are a
I'm sick
miss
of
for
it,
me,
Gordon.
but I like
Just a
what are
few
they
minutes
called?
ago, because I asked him to take the
The
dog out
shrimps
of
and
the dining room.
prawns.
Naturally.
It's his dog, and it's sitting on the bar
Oh,
furniture.
yeah,
Ooh, I've never had haddock or catfish.
Fuck
Trout's
up
pretty good though.
and Come down. Nobody's ever seen me break down in tears in this inn. It's never happened before.
I've wanted to try
Come back downstairs.
catfish like nuggets and stuff before, but I've never really been to a place that actually sells it.
They do, and I'm just.
No, I've never
really
had fried haddock.
Well, let me go and have a word with Ari.
Oh.
This is ridiculous.
Again, I don't know where a place around here would sell that.
And I'd love to see you too.
Haddock isn't really something you find
smile.
here in.
You guys are lucky because you have
bounce back.
the ocean.
Yeah, you got them ocean fish up there. All we got is lake fish, and we're probably not supposed to eat them. The EPA says don't do it.
I've just found Sarah upstairs in floods of tears. Everything okay?
No, we had a little run-in because we both are very strong people. He snapped at me and I snapped back.
Do you think the dog should be running around?
And you're
the bar?
happy with that? Why are you smiling?
So was she right or wrong?
She was right.
Would it be appropriate for you to apologise to her? Do you feel
yeah.
that you're responsible from behind the scenes?
It's,
Is there any way we could
it's
just,
so
for
weird.
this
Like, why is
first
he?
Sunday
Oh yeah,
lunch,
yeah.
try
I
to keep
probably.
the team together?
Yeah, I was an asshole. I mean, I probably should
I think
apologize to her. I was.
in the right place, but his tone is all wrong for an innkeeper.
But she must remember, I am the boss.
We had the most polluted lake in the U.S., but they cleaned it nice. No more Simpsons Lake where fish goes in, comes out three-eyed.
Julian's make good use of his sous chef Nida if he's going to have any chance of being successful. Julian's proved to Robert and I that he has the talent and the potential in the kitchen. Now he just needs the help to execute.
I know you're adamant the fact that you're going to work on your own, but you are not a one-man band. Yeah?
Yes, chef.
Encourage, entice. Over to the stove.
The local community have responded to Robert's
I don't
invitation,
remember-
and there's a great atmosphere.
I think
As
she
people
always
turn up to
worked
check out
there,
the bar
right?
and sample
I don't
the new
think
menu
she's like
I put
a
together with
Ramsey
Chef
edition.
Julian.
I think she just worked there, but
Just
I
in the
don't.
background, yeah.
I don't know.
Nice to see you.
As well as
It's like
new
chef
arrivals,
number
it
3
has
on
a
the depth
return
chart.
guest.
Maybe she
Hotel
was, like,
Inspector Steve Talon.
prepped
His first
and then they
visit
decided to
was
make
a
her soup.
disaster.
Very disappointed.
Oh,
No, not the za.
That's terrible.
Hold on. What were the toppings?
This is Robert and his team's chance
This is
to prove to
important.
Steve that they've learned their lesson. I hope this time.
If it was just a cheese slice, then I suppose there are worse things in the world. But
Nice to see you.
a Supreme, that would be a hell of a mess.
This is our new menu.
Ugh. I'm so sorry to hear that. Either way, that is heartbreaking.
It's
I'm
our
so sorry.
condolences for your loss. We're gonna pour one out for your pizza right now.
I'm pouring
But
out
Chef
for that.
Julian still doesn't seem to get that.
To
How long's
Ruby's
the first
pizza.
flat iron, please, Nita?
I poured it into my mouth because there's carpet here, and I'm not pouring stuff onto the
Ask
carpet.
her,
Don't pour stuff into the carpet.
Talk to Nita. I don't care what it's about, the fucking weather, I don't care, but talk to her, okay?
I put
No!
ranch. No shit. No. Damn.
3 second rule, quick.
She can put things on a plate for you.
Why'd
Just
you put
refuse to
ranch
talk
on
to
it?
her.
You put ranch
And
to
it's
the
been so
side and
fucking
you dipped
painful
it.
now.
No. This
I
is
simplified
this
the
is
menu in
terrible.
order to get it so much easier
Hopefully
for
you're
you.
hopefully was it on hardwood or carpet? If it was on hardwood, then we still might be in the clear. If it was on carpet, then oh no, this is worst case scenario.
Focus. Next plate, focus. And I just want you to open up a little bit.
Carpet
There
is
to
ripped,
help.
especially with ranch and pizza
Thank you.
sauce in there, and oils and stuff.
Let me do this.
You just OxyClean that for the next couple days.
Just help with the skillet. Help with the skillet.
Fucking hell. Julian!
Yes.
Come here. Fucking hell. What's the matter with you? You've just
Nah, I
shut
put a
down.
drizzle on
Drizzle,
it. Hardwood
fancy.
though. Okay, hardwood. So it's a mop. It's a little
It's not
bounty
difficult.
action. Get that the commercial.
Open up.
Steam it
Wipe
out.
that up.
Just shut
I think you don't need to steam out hardwood.
I don't know, maybe you do.
With Robert working well with the team,
Gotta be lurking soon. New
And
episode of
Aaron
Righteous
staying out of the way.
Gemstones. 30 minutes. Oh hell yeah!
Neat.
We're gonna be finishing up after this episode, so we'll be finishing up soon.
but
Righteous
Chef Julian needs to
Gemstones, though. I
raise
don't
his
think I've
game
watched
and
that
start
show.
Communicating.
Might have to
If
check
we're
that
gonna
out.
make today a success.
You've just shut down on
Is
me.
that what service
Open
is
up,
that on?
please. Get it together.
Netflix,
Let's go.
Hulu, HBO Max.
Paramount,
You'll be about 4 minutes
Peacock,
at that table.
Tubi.
Crunchyroll.
So you do one plate, I do one plate. Is that good? All right, so then you get with the lamb shank, then you
John
get some
Goodman
lamb
and
glaze,
Danny
which is
McBride.
right here.
Ooh,
Julian,
HBO
much
Max.
better. Look at me.
Ooh,
Much better.
okay.
Yes, chef.
Good.
That's a
How's everybody
combo that I did not foresee. I like John Goodman. I like Danny McBride. No, I must forever stream. No, I'm sorry, I'm not Dolly. I can't go for 18 and a half hours. I'm not a maniac.
But in a good way.
In a good way. Yeah, no, we
Adam
love Dolly.
Levine is in that.
We
He's
love
from
Dolly.
Maroon 5, right? Yeah, yeah. I love Workaholics.
Oh yeah. Is it basically like? Is it? I mean, basically like Workaholics. I love John Goodman. I love Danny McBride. That's kind of a cool comedy duo. Righteous Gemstones on HBO Max. We'll have to look up if we can stream that in a very legal way.
Or in a not legal way.
Yes.
I hope that's not all about to change.
I'm really busy.
I just want to hear that I'm sorry about what happened. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
He did seem
I'm trying to
sincere in
help
this.
her.
I'll give him that
You're-
much.
You're snarling at me a lot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
See, it was so weird, like his response to it too. Do you think you should apologize? Oh yeah, I should. I was mean to it. And it's like you knew you were being mean, but it's what you thought that's what you had to do. I don't fucking get it.
Robert and I's
So
communication has
there's like
improved by
this
leaps
one
and bounds
quote in
since I've been at the inn.
Workaholics, and I still say it like to this
But
day,
actions
but
speak
no one
louder
ever
than
knows
words.
it's
And I think
Workaholics.
Robert
But
is starting to understand.
is he the
that.
one like Adam?
Adam
Oh,
Devine?
okay. He's a pretty good actor.
Is he like the long-haired guy from Workaholics, right?
The entire time.
No, he's the one who was also in Pitch Perfect, right?
This is your
He was also in Modern Family, right?
because we know you need
Oh, okay,
He's
yes,
kind of like
yes.
the stout guy.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I know who he
okay.
is.
a little bit extra because we really do appreciate you, Ryan. So
Good on Robert. Yeah, we gotta check that out. That sounds like a really good cast.
There's like, I don't remember which one, but it was like the tall dude, and he's wearing the wizard beard, and he's like, I'm as real as these streets. And I
emotionally
fucking,
moved in a long
that
time.
line killed me, and I still
feel
say
like
it
it's
to
all
this
the ones
day.
that now just-
I'm as real
I
as
feel like
these
I just
streets out here.
What a week. I think this business is on the road to recovery, and Robert.
I don't know if we can do a
Andy's team
forever
are in
stream,
the
but we could
background.
probably do a longer
Can really make
stream
things
next
work,
weekend.
because once the logo
Yeah, this weekend because we were out and
place,
about all day.
work.
We didn't really get back until like able to get on stream till 6:30. I normally like to start around like 5, maybe
It's
even
time for me
4,
to say
but
my goodbyes.
today was a
With the
little
crowd
less.
enjoying themselves
We'll
in the
do the
bar,
DUI
and
guy
loving the
next
great
time.
value
Yeah,
in
we
the
got. There's
dining
still
room.
some good ones
It's
in
a
the
hot
pipe.
place
Don't
to
you
be.
worry.
Really good.
this is nice, comfy.
And we're sharing the lamb shakes.
The lamb, okay. You're welcome.
Right, finally. You seem to have got this under control, yes?
Yes, chef.
And you're opening up.
Yes, chef.
Don't stop talking.
Yes, chef.
Communicate. Good job.
Thank you, chef. He might have beat a few people down, but then he brought a few people right back up, and that was
Bing,
necessary.
bang, boom. That's the
Gordon Ramsay is the Phoenix. He will burn you down to build you back up.
He fucking knocks on it with a broom.
Get out.
Doing my paychecks. You're writing paychecks? Yes. Good luck with the place. It's a business.
Absolutely.
Look after yourself. Look after Robert. And support him in all the right places.
Thank you.
Best wishes.
We are very grateful for him that he has patience for us.
Yeah, that's good. I get
Because
his good
it's
sense
not
of humor about it.
Easy to restructure molded minds.
Look after yourself. Yes?
Good attitude, Ari. Good attitude.
I'm feeling great.
At least they come back around. It's iconic because they're just some of the worst fucking people, but they actually do have a decent come up. At least in the episode. Pretty sure afterwards, this place just goes back down to the shitter.
That's good. That's beautiful.
Ari's in the RV.
And there are people.
And they seem to be having a good
You know who
time.
did have like
You're on
an
the track
amazing
now. We're
turnaround
on
though?
track.
The episode
no
we
present
did
for you. Stay
with
there.
Andy,
Having Gordon come
like the
to Juniper Hill has
Le
meant a lot to
Bistro or
us.
whatever.
It was harder than
He
hell,
did
but
fantastic
ultimately,
after the
I know it's
episode.
gonna do great
They
things for
did
our
the
staff
like
and
the
for
restaurant
our
was
town.
This is
working
something that
well.
money
He
cannot
became like a
buy, but
local
this week
celebrity
you've earned
chef
it.
and all
Now, the
that.
most important thing, please keep it up. This is your side to be part of the amazing setup, the Diamond Collection.
Thank you.
You deserve
That
it.
feels premature if I'm being
Safe
honest.
journey. He really did awaken me, put a fire in me, and
I
I
do
want
like
him to come back
that
and
fireplace.
say, "You really did it."
That is
That's
a
Take care.
Bye-bye.
trad goth like dream right there.
A beautiful day.
That is, I guess just romantic goth might be a
Can't
better
believe
term.
those storage units are still there. If I was Robert, I'd lock Ari in one of them.
All right, so that's where we're going to be ending up stream today. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out. It was such a fun time. I hope you guys had fun, too. Shout out to Moon, Ruby, everybody that was in here. Let me scroll
Dolly,
back up through chat.
Judgment, Gigolo. I hope I'm saying that right, Zach.
Yeah, Zach's Wade. Everybody that was in here. Mr. Last Judgment, thank you so much for the follow.
You better learn to like soup.
Great times, good vibes. Hell yeah. You always got good vibes too. It was so fun this morning, like the baking stream, Munjabi. I was literally like, I think you left to go to the gym in the morning. I didn't even say like goodbye to you because I was just kind of like stuck in the stream,
Tell
just
Miss
kind of like
Moon we really enjoyed it,
requesting
please.
songs and whatnot. I was just hooked. But thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. I'll be back on next week with some more Avowed, hopefully finishing that game up because we're in like the back half of it. And be sure to check out my socials. That's got links, or I got links to those over there. That got clips of the streams going up. My YouTube channel, a link to that down below with past VODs going up, as well as the Discord server where we're making a little bit of a community. Got posts of food pics like I was talking about, also memes and anything else that I happen to be into. But that's just for joining the community. If you don't want to, hey man, another Discord server. Yeah, well, like Ruby was saying, everybody's got like 50 of them. But I appreciate everybody so much for coming out and hanging out. It was such a fun time. I love everybody so much. Oop, almost knocked a can over. Till the next time I see everybody, we'll try to find somebody to raid out on, keep the party going for a bit, show some love. Peace and love. We're out.
Stay trashy.
Stay trashy.